Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way.
Proper modulation.
Hey, man, what's happening? See, Benji's here on time. I looked over to make sure.
I saw that Lisa G had to get in early today to see if Benji got it.
Yeah. See, Benji set off a whole thing. Now Lisa G's got to get here early.
Right.
Good morning, everybody. What's happening? Benji, what'd you do differently today to get here on time?
I left earlier.
There you go. Simple,
Wow.
right? Thanks, pal.
How innovative is that?
There you go. Nothing like showing up on time for your job. Listen, I was listening to the wrap-up show. Everybody has been late at one time or another. It's just his lateness was becoming chronic.
Well, he had a whole routine now for late, running through the halls.
Yeah, and like I said, we have a meeting for 20 minutes before the show. Wouldn't be bad for Benji to hear what's going on.
Did he join that meeting today?
No, but Gary said to me today, he says, if after what happened on the air, I would have been here for the meeting today.
Well, that's what a conscientious employee does.
Right. Any
Not a
thoughts of
Benji.
coming in for the meeting? No, right? What are you doing? You eating? I don't want to disturb you. What do you eat?
It's all right. I'm just having an orange. You're not disturbing me.
Oh, okay. He's like a chipmunk.
Well, he's got his food together.
And while I'm talking about him, he hasn't slowed down. He doesn't stop eating for a minute.
You're not even a speed bump.
It's like that orange
No.
will go bad if he doesn't eat it right now.
Right. Got to get it in now. Why are you eating when I'm talking to you on the air?
But I'm hungry.
You know what? He couldn't possibly be hungry. He's got so much lard on him. He couldn't be hungry.
And that orange, what's that going to do? It's all sugar. It'll go right into his system. Doesn't satisfy his hunger, really.
I asked someone. They said it's real.
You don't eat oranges?
It's not that I don't eat oranges. I'm just saying, if you're hungry,
That ain't going to do
first thing in the morning, and you just eat an orange, you're not doing anything for your hunger.
it. Well, the good news is, Robin, that orange is just a Vorspeise into what he's going to be
It's
eating.
an hors d'oeuvre
That's like a little pellet.
to get ready, getting his palate ready for food.
He has a whole trough that comes by. Don't ask what goes on over there. But it's all real food. That is true. Robin, good morning. Good
He
morning to
doesn't
you.
know if that orange is real.
No, he doesn't. That's why we need an amendment, because how can you be guaranteed that it's real?
How real is that orange?
How real is it? Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a live show right here at Sirius XM. Yes, the two companies that merged. They said it never could happen, and yet it did. And good morning to you. Good morning, Robin, Fred.
Good morning.
Anybody else who's around here? No, Benji?
Ooh.
There you go.
He's not there?
Well, what do I do now?
Ooh. Well, we should hear his reason for being late.
Or is he sick?
I don't
Here
know.
at all?
I don't know what's with Benji. I don't know why he can't get here on time. It's so simple. Set the clock. Come on in.
I'm sure he's...
There he
there
is.
he is.
Benji, what do we talk about? What's going on, man? I can't have this conversation again. It's just too draining.
Now he's got to get himself set up,
Yeah.
sneak into his chair.
What do you want me to do with you? What should I do? What's the punishment? What happened? Why are you late? Why are you late?
Jeez.
Sorry.
Benji, why
No,
are you
I'm
late?
catching my breath. Sorry.
What? What happened? What am I supposed to do with you? You're making me look bad. I had this fucking conversation with you 900 times. What's going on? If you could get here at 6:02, can't you get here at 10 to 6?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? Seriously, all bullshit aside, what's going on? What happens to you? I don't get it. You're making me look bad. I'm serious. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I need you to get here on time, and you're not doing it. And we had this discussion. It's boring already. What happened?
I took an Ambien. I shouldn't have done it last night because I couldn't get to sleep. And
Do you have an alarm clock?
Yeah.
And what do? You sleep through it?
I slept through it, yeah.
You're such a fucking asshole. I mean, I don't know what to do with you, man. What am I supposed to do? I said to the guy, I got to
I'm
fire
just like,
you.
why does he need so much sleep? He needs an Ambien.
I
So
don't
stay
know.
awake.
Yeah.
So you get to your job. Take a
good
nap
point.
after.
It's a really good point.
What do you need to sleep
All right,
for?
you know what? I'm not going to bore the audience. I'll deal with you off the air, and we'll settle this once and for all. Maybe it's time we parted ways. I don't know, man. I like you. It's nothing personal. It's just you're making me look bad, and, you know, it's time for you to... The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to leave. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't mean to be cavalier about your job, but you're pretty cavalier about it. You don't seem to take me seriously.
Yeah, it was stated that was unacceptable behavior. And
Yeah.
he seems to.
I'm pretty sure you think I'm an
Not care.
asshole. So,
No.
it's okay. Trust me. Your actions speak louder than your words. You know, I've said to you, I've begged you, please come in on time. I don't want to have to be in this position. I've asked you a million times, and I don't think you can get it together. And you're telling me I like the job, but I'm going to piss on you and fucking force your hand. You know, it's like death by cop. You know, you want me to fire you, so I guess you move on with your life, and I'm just not coming through for you. You know, so it's like people who want to kill themselves can't do it themselves, so they they go out and they go to a cop and they pull a gun out, and
Right.
then the cops kill them, and it's called death by cop, and that's
That's what's happening here?
yeah, it's death by Howard. I'll just keep pushing and pushing and pushing until Howard finally fires me, and then I'll have to do something. Sorry, man, but we'll talk after the show, and I'll have to take up my fucking day with Benji and the guilt of having to get him the fuck out the door. I mean, you know, but I didn't we go over this like 50 times? I mean,
Yeah, it
I
wasn't that long ago that we had the last
Right.
discussion.
do I need to feel guilty? I mean, really, it's
No,
not me
Benji's
doing it.
this.
Yeah, I guess. Do you think I was kidding that I'd have to fire you?
No.
All right. Well, we'll meet after the show and we'll figure out how to end it. It's over. I mean, I don't know what to do. I just asked the guy to be on time. Just get here 5 to 6. I don't ask him to do anything else. I don't ask him to come in on Friday when I'm not here. I don't ask him to go back and write shit with Sal and Richard. I don't know. I think I'm pretty fair. I like Benji a lot. He's a nice guy, but he's just pushing my buttons. And I got to stand up to him so that the rest of the fucking staff sees I'm fucking for real. So, you're the one who pushed this, man, not me. So, what am I going to do? We only have 8 months left here anyway. You're not missing that much.
All right.
You'll get a head start on everyone else. Figuring out what to do with the rest of your life. I mean, what is this? This guy's just pushing my buttons. Right?
It's a sad situation.
And it sucks for me. Because I like the guy, and I'm a nice guy. I really am a nice guy. Too fucking nice, quite frankly. But I do feel like I'm being played by Benji. You know. And I know that everyone snickers because I keep saying I'm going to fire him, and I don't.
Right, it means nothing.
No, and I feel embarrassed. You know, no hard feelings, pal. But that's it. I'm at the end of the rope. I don't know what else to do. You're not leaving me any room. You're not giving me any wiggle room, dude. So we'll sit down, we'll bang it out, face to face. And we'll figure out how to, make this transition easy. I don't know what to do. Hey, Cyrus, you're on the air.
Hey, now.
Hey.
I was like mid-sip. But, look, I love Benji. Benji's actually done a lot of things for me, but sometimes you actually have to do what you have to do.
I think Benji's saying I want to be fired. I get it now, but I'm just not picking up on it.
No, you have to do it. Like,
I know.
I don't want him to be fired. I actually love him on the show.
I know. I don't even want to make a bit out of this because I got to have the distasteful meeting today to fire him.
Yeah, no.
Which
I don't even want it to happen, but...
No, I don't either. But what do you think I'm thrilled about? I like the guy. I like his work. I don't know. But I did draw a line in the sand, and I've done it 20 times, and it's enough already. I'm being pissed on.
Yeah,
and he's saying, listen, he's saying to me, please fire me.
He really is. And give him what he wants.
All right?
He may not even know he's saying that.
Yeah, you're saying that, right? Don't you? Or you don't even know it on that level? You know what you're saying to me. I mean, think about it.
I mean, I believe you that it's possible that
Right.
maybe some part of my mind is saying that, but I don't, at least on the surface, I don't feel that at all.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Maybe you should get in touch with that. I mean, what else would it be? I've said to him 20 times, I'm going to fire you. I have to, because you're making me look bad. I need you to just be on time. And he just said, okay. Every time he says okay, and then he just shows up late. Mm-hmm. And I don't know.
Sometimes you have to be knocked down to be picked up.
Yeah.
So Howard has to knock you down right now.
Well, it's just that I feel like a fool if I don't. All right, Eric, you're on the... I don't want to talk about it because it's actually going to go down. Well, yeah, Eric, go ahead.
Hello.
Hey.
I think you should just get it over with. Benji, you're fired. Have him leave the studio. And all day it's going to be a thing.
I know. I don't want to dwell on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you go then. But for what it's worth, I think your show is great. I am a subscriber.
Thank you.
I'll be as long as you're on the air. You're doing a great job. Sometimes you have crappy days. I've got annoying employees. You got annoying employees.
Right. You got to just deal with it.
Yep. So you'll get through it and whatever. But I would love for you just to say, he should just get up and go home now. Then he can really feel what it feels like. And then, you can think about it over the day without him sitting there in front of you.
Right. All right. I get it. I know what I need to do, Eric. You don't have to explain it to me. Marianne, go ahead.
Oh, Howard, I hate to curse, but what the fuck between Benji and Tim Sabian sabotaging everything we're hanging on for a thread, Howard, that you're going to restart? I mean, 99% of the people, Howard, are in love with you. And I don't know where these two are coming from at this crucial time for the radio. Benji, you've been late since K-Rock. Shame on you. That's not fair to do to Howard and to the rest of the audience that's hanging on. Don't you understand? Did Tim Sabian go on that stupid diet, Robin, this week? Maybe he's woozy. He knows I call every day. Howard, wherever I go and so...
All right, King of All Blacks, you're on the air.
Yeah, just curious. Don't fire. I mean, that's just another subject I want to say. Don't fire Benji.
Okay. Well, whatever. Right, go ahead. Well, you have that, that mentality that says no matter what the offense, you get to hold on to your union job. This ain't a union job. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I understand. I do got that mentality. But what'd you pay for your watch?
I don't want to talk about my watch. The reason I brought it up was that it was really irrelevant what I purchased.
Well, it makes me crazy because I never heard you get on the air and say you purchased something I just got to know, man. I just got to know.
Even Beth was proud of me because I went on my own and bought the watch. Like she told, because I was like, usually I drag her along. I climb Mount Everest. But I did it. Can I tell you?
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Can I guess the name?
Yeah.
Palik. I forgot the name, the last part of it.
Petit Philippe.
Petit Philippe? No.
Yeah.
No, not Petit
How about Rado?
Rado? No.
I don't even know.
Not a Rado.
I know, because it looks like you. The one with the the actor advertises it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
No, all right.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Does it have a leather? Does it have? Is it gold or silver?
Silver.
Silver. No, it doesn't have those diamonds in it, right?
No. I'm a white guy.
I know you're right. That is some black shit. They love that shit.
He doesn't have a junk gold encrusted
He comes in here with all kinds of shit around. Yeah, them people.
They don't like this diamonds in that shit. They like that shit floating. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Black guys put diamonds in their teeth. They don't know what to do with themselves.
Man, they love that shit. And they know if it's fake, too. And they know as soon as they look at your shit, they know if it's fake. They be like, yo, look at this motherfucker with all this bullshit on.
All right, King. I got to go.
Hey, okay, all right. Listen, I'm going to ask you something else, too.
Yeah.
When you leave radio, because I can tell, I can feel it that you're leaving.
Yeah, believe me, it's about over.
Yeah,
I mean, especially having to fire Benji today. I think that's what I really want to do all day. What do you have for us from the Howard 100 News?
All right. Behavior analyst Lee Aiello says when Benji Bronk is late, it's like a kid in school screaming for attention. It's very childlike.
Yeah, great.
She said by getting mad, you're giving him the attention he wants and reinforcing the behavior.
So what do I do?
She says you need to start from scratch, so he feels he needs to earn the activities he likes. Like he has to earn the wrap-up show. He has to earn getting a free breakfast.
How about I just fire him, which is what I'm inclined to do, because I've already had this discussion with him 50 times.
Well, she says you just need to take things away because you say that
it's like a little babe, but that's what I did with my kids when they were 2. You know, you can't have your, your TV show or something.
There you go.
Wow-wee. Ay.
He has to earn sitting in the studio. That's what she says. And then you slowly give back the things he enjoys doing, similar to what Beth says in her book, Oh, My Dog.
So you're training him like a dog?
Yes.
Wow. Would you just prefer I fire you? You really want to go through that?
You don't want to be trained, do you?
You really want to be trained like a dog, you maniac? What do you prefer? You want to just be fired or you want to be trained? Give me the choice. I'll give you the choice.
Fired.
You'd rather be fired?
Than trained?
Yeah.
Like a dog? Yeah.
All right. I'll fire you after the show. I mean it. I don't blame him. At least I'd rather be treated like a man than a child.
But then you act like a man. Act like a man.
They already took away his breakfast.
Well, good. Breakfast. Thank you. Why are we giving him free breakfast?
Like a man.
I don't want any more free breakfast for him.
Well, he's not going to be here. You said you're going to fire him.
Right. I'll fire him after the show. Want me to train you? Yeah, I tell you what. Why don't I try this? I'd like to see you keep your job.
All right.
You want to try it?
Sure.
Okay. No more wrap-up show. Gary, Benji's not allowed on the wrap-up show, and no more plugs on the wrap-up show. But that fucking... What is it? What is that stupid plug you have? I still don't know what it is.
By plugging it, I'd be plugging it.
What is it? What is that plug that you give at the end? Well, what is the website?
Bang show?
Your Bang Bang website. What is the website? That no one knows what it is and no one's ever visited it? What is that?
It's a website.
Yeah. What is the name of it?
BangBangShow.com.
Bang Bang Show, yeah. That's the plug he gives at the end of the show when I go, I don't give a shit. I'm never going there. Take away the plug. Take away the breakfast. Gary, you there? I don't know what happened to Gary. I don't know how I'm supposed to institute these things. I'm going to train you like a dog now, Benji.
Got it.
All right, I don't want him on the wrap-up show at all. I'm not kidding. He's off of it. And what do you think? Should I have him sit in another room to write, or is that too severe?
That's the next thing to go.
All right. That'll give me something. And then I'm firing him if he can't do that. How's that? Is that okay with you, Benji?
We have a business...
It's better than being fired.
...arrangement, so you're allowed to fire me whenever you want.
Do you want me to just fire you?
No.
Or would you rather just try this?
I like my job, so...
Because I'm serious. I was going to fire you after the show today. I'm not bullshitting.
But the thing is, though, how can he earn this stuff back?
Right. That was going to be my question.
I'll tell you exactly how. By not annoying me.
No. But it's got to be, all right, after he's been able to be here for 6 weeks.
Oh, no.
I was thinking 6 months.
No, not everything back. You give him breakfast back after 6 weeks.
Well, he doesn't need breakfast.
Believe me, he could skip a meal.
Yeah, look at him.
You know what I should do with him?
Relatively thin,
I should euthanize him like what they do with dogs. Put him to sleep.
So it's no wrap-up show.
Doesn't it say that in Beth's book? If all else fails?
If you can't correct the problem.
It's no breakfast, no plug, and no wrap-up show.
He's off the wrap-up show. I don't want him in there. I don't want him in the studio. I don't want any of that plug the Bam Bam show. Bang Bang Show. What is that?
It's a website.
How much do they pay you for that?
Nothing.
That's not true.
What do you... Hey, Garrett, it's a vanity website. What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
It means that I paid $8 a year to get a domain name.
So when you plug it, what are you plugging?
Yeah, what are you plugging?
My website.
But what's it? So if I go there, what happens?
You see my thoughts.
Oh, it's like a blog?
Yeah.
Oh.
John and I have been meaning to ask about that for a year and a half. We just haven't gotten around to it.
I'm glad to know that. I didn't know that.
What about if I make him work on Friday? Come in here and do some work. Work with Sal and Richard.
Or go out and do street stuff.
Well, see, that's still negative reinforcement. I think they're talking about the positive reinforcement, making him work for things he likes.
All right. Lazy fat fuck anyway. How about if I berate him?
No, that's what more
It's
of what
called
he wants.
a lazy fat fuck.
That is the rolled up newspaper on the nose.
The only thing I would say, Howard, like you said, if you tell Benji not to come in, right, it hurts you, like it hurts the show. You know, oddly, John and I like having him on the wrap-up show. He helps us.
Yeah, well, he's off.
And it sort of sucks for us.
Well, yep. Sorry.
Well, everybody has to be punished when Benji's
right, but what happens?
Benji craves attention, and now he can't have it. Listen, here's the choice. And this is up to Benji. I could just fire him after the show, which is how I felt in the 6 o'clock hour. Lisa just brought up this way to handle Benji that makes sense to me. I don't want to fire the guy. I like his work and I like him, but I'm not going to be shit on. I've decided that in my life. And the guy's shitting on me, making me look bad. He's just doing it over and over again. It's simple enough. I want him here on time.
So is there a period of time or a way for him to earn his way back to the wrap-up show? Or you can't really think?
In 6 months, I'll reevaluate.
6 months, okay.
Then he's got no time left.
Oh, that's right. All right, 3 months. 3 months of being here on time straight, and then I'll reevaluate if he can go on the...
Okay. And I'll put it down on the calendar.
All right. And I don't want him getting paid for breakfast. That's taken away now. That I know he likes. What else does he like?
Well, if you take away the wrap-up show, you have, in essence, taken away the plug, because that's where he did the plug.
Good. Get rid of that.
And that's probably a good amount of stuff you just did.
Right.
Breakfast, the wrap-up show, and the plug.
Yeah, because the wrap-up show, he actually gets to talk and like be a personality, and people starting to know him from that. Good. Take it away. What else do you like? Seriously, what else do you like around here? What other perks do you get? Benji, what else?
I'm thinking.
I need help so I can punish you some more.
Yeah, we need to know what you like.
Oh, and I don't want him taking anything from the Glom box. That's the other thing he likes. I see him with his fucking fat fingers in there all the time. We get a lot of free stuff here, and I put it out in a box and let people just pick through it. I see him picking through there like he's homeless. No more Glom for you for the next 3 months. Benji, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
No Glom. Tracy, no Glom for him. No Glom, no free breakfast, no wrap-up show. 3 months. You know? If I could take away those sluts you bang, I would do that too, but I can't.
I don't bang any sluts.
Okay, sure. Sure. What else, Lisa? Thank you for that. You just saved Benji's job, so he should get on his knees and kiss your feet. Go ahead.
Well, it was a fan who called us, who emailed Howard 100 News.
Well, okay, I'll try it. But if he's late again, I'm firing him. I mean, it just all goes out the window. If he can't be here, I mean, come on, man. It's 4 hours. What else?
Congratulations to the Howard Stern.
I bet if I was a slut and I said I'm going to fuck you, he'd be on time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Bells on.
Yeah.
He'd be there an hour early.
Guess who'd show up?
I got my dildo.
Yeah, here's my black dildo.
Here's my big red dildo.
I went to bed about 10 o'clock last night. I have an alarm clock next to my bed. And listen to this crazy thing. The alarm goes off. I turn it off and get up.
Do you really?
Yeah. And then I get dressed. And I look at my watch and I go, oh, I have 5 minutes to read my email. And then I must get to work. That's the concept. I mean, it's so simple. And so now, like, Benji went overboard and he's here at 4 o'clock in the morning, which is not realistic either.
But again, he has some crazy sleep cycle. And
I know.
Therefore, he's up late or something.
But it's fine with me. Come in at 4 in the morning. It sounds great. Whatever you have to do to just be here when the show starts.
I'm embarrassed at being late once, but the truth is, you guys characterize it. I was late maybe 3 or 4 times in 12 months.
No, you're that's not true, Benji.
Yes, it is.
All right, well,
look it up.
Don't be late anymore.
Okay.
I'm not going to look it up, be honest with you. That's not my job. I don't care about looking up what time you come in. I'm just asking you to stop feeling challenged by me on this.
I don't.
I mean,
I
I'm
think
just saying
it's completely reasonable for you to want everyone here on time.
Right.
But I do think you have it in your head that I'm much more so than most people here. And I don't think that's true.
I'm very aware when that door swings open and I'm about to start the show. And I open up my mouth and there's a door and you running in and it throws me, whatever it is that's in my head that I'm going to talk to Robin about, I get thrown and immediately I start thinking about you. And maybe in some weird way you want me to think about you. You know what I mean? Like you're not even aware of it. But I can't take it. It's making me mental. And I need to have my studio settled when I start the show.
Completely understand
Thank you.
But it's only been 3 or 4 times in 12 months.
Yeah. Who else do you imagine is as late as you? I mean, Fred is here every morning. Robin is here every morning, despite what you said yesterday.
Say one thing about that Benji thing. It's not as much as you think it is. That's irrelevant. The fact of the matter is you have someone telling you that you're late for work.
Yeah, you're on my
End of
radar.
discussion. You have no leg to stand on.
Anyway, here's the rest of the discussion from the wrap-up show.
I disagree with you, Fred.
He's going to talk you off.
You disagree with him?
Yeah.
How do you disagree?
Listen, someone can do something wrong.
Let me just establish one rule here.
As much more than it actually occurred.
Benji, hold on. One thing. And maybe I'm old school.
Go ahead.
Who's the boss here? You or Howard?
Howard is the boss here.
Okay. When the boss says show up on time, what does an employee usually do? I know this is a stupid
question. He's claiming, look, listen, we've all had a
not to the frequency that he does it. See, there are times
That's what I think.
There are times that you don't even call attention to it. There are times that you're probably not even aware of it.
Right.
It's the equivalent of somebody being in a symphony orchestra, and everybody's on stage. The lights go up. The conductor raises his baton, and the tuba player runs in at the last minute with a fork and a spoon in his hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you don't think that's distracting?
Fred, I said anytime it happens, I think it's wrong. But
I said you didn't answer my question. You don't think that that's distracting?
I did answer. I said yes. I think anytime.
Okay,
it happens,
that's it.
It's wrong.
That's all that's required.
Listen, but I understand that people are late once in a blue moon.
Right. That I get.
It seems to me it's more than 3 times in the last year.
Right. And he comes in with that frantic Kramer energy.
Yeah.
But Benji wants this year to be pristine and not related to anything from his past either.
Right.
That he's had a history of this over years.
Yeah.
He wants to erase.
It seems like it's just, I don't know, in my mind, he says 3 times in 1 year. It seems that it happens a lot.
Well, it used to be a daily occurrence.
Right.
He's gotten better, for sure.
Yeah.
But he's sort of negating how much irritation there was when it was every day.
Ronnie claims to me Benji's late every single day. Every single day. That's his claim. And I don't know. I don't watch
at least
Benji that
coming
closely.
through that door. I can't agree with that.
Right.
Not only that,
it's like timed up to the last second.
Howard?
Yeah.
Not only, I was talking to Ronnie about this yesterday. I don't want to make it look like I'm picking on Benji, but this is the truth. I could start the show at 6:01 and say, Howard, you're on.
Right.
He'll walk in at 6:02.
Yeah.
At 6:02 another day, I could say, Howard, you're on. He'll come in at 6:03.
Right.
Or it's 5:59. He'll come in at 6:01 and a half. I don't get it. It's always within that minute.
Yeah, it's within seconds.
It's not 10 minutes. It's not 15 minutes. It's not a half an hour.
He's right.
It's a minute.
How could that be? How could he be so precise now?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't get it.
Well, it's not to challenge you. It's not.
It feels that way to me.
And I know that because I'm always looking over my shoulder and looking at the clock, and I see it every day.
See, the problem is, I know you're not challenging. I hear you, but it feels that way to me. I feel like my back's up against the wall with this.
Right.
You know. And I don't want to have to punish you. It's ridiculous. I mean, you're a grown man. Just be here on time.
But I agree with Ronnie. I think there's some sort of mental issue here. I don't think he's trying to be disrespectful. I really don't.
Hey, I've got a little theory, dude, honestly, about what happened here. Howard was pissed as shit this morning.
Oh, this one I'm not even going to play. It's crazy. This guy's theory was that I text Lisa G. I was firing Benji, and then I text Lisa G during the show.
And say what?
Like when we were on a commercial break, I texted her and said, come in here and say something to save Benji.
Oh, like you planned that whole thing. You saved Benji's job after firing him.
So Gary explained to the caller, I was with Howard during the commercials, and we were busy going over the show.
Texting.
I don't even know. By the way, I don't have Lisa G's text. I don't even know how to. I don't have her phone number. I don't have any of that. I always hated the boss. I don't want to be the boss. And he's putting me in that position. With all the other guys, I don't ever have to be boss. You know, it's great. Everybody just kind of does their thing, and we just know we're pros, and we come in and we do our job. That's it. You know, we know how to get it done. It's like a nice little team. Well, anyway, so Benji was here an hour early. That's the, if you were curious. Maybe even earlier than an hour. So now he's completely overboard the other way, which is fine with me. That doesn't bother me. That's
He'll
okay.
come in here and sleep?
Right. Yeah, because someone said, go in and look, Benji's asleep in the studio. I go, this guy's nuts. I mean, it's like a complete overreaction.
By the way, did you notice?
Yeah.
So I walked into the studio because I come in like 10 minutes before you.
Yeah.
And I noticed Benji sleeping.
I had my eyes closed. I was talking to one of the interns.
I couldn't tell whether he was sleep talking or whether.
Yeah. I thought there was a shtick going on where he was pretending to sleep talk.
Right.
I thought he was talking in his sleep.
There was a guy, Matt, here, who's an intern. We were talking.
But his eyes were closed, and Benji was looking the other way.
Yeah, we didn't know what was up. I thought it was a new thing. A new shtick. Like, I can't believe you're here.
Yeah, because he does say he has night terrors and talks in his sleep.
I thought we were getting a look at that. In the continuing Benji saga, yes, Benji was here on time, and I appreciate that. But I heard he slept on the floor here. You know, it's crazy. I don't understand why the alarm clock doesn't work for him. But
so what happens? He goes to sleep at his crazy hour, and when he wakes up, he comes into work?
How did it work? How'd you end up sleeping on the floor, Benji?
I came in a couple hours early. I'm going to get some more alarm clocks this weekend. I've got them before earlier in the year, but all the non-plug ones always break.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I have an alarm clock. I had the same one for years.
No. I have an alarm clock, but the other day I slept through it, so I'm really scared of that. So I don't want to risk it.
Do you have a BlackBerry? They have a great alarm clock.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah, it's great.
But I was just so anxious about the possibility I couldn't get back to sleep, so I thought I'll just be safe and come in.
All right. I mean, it seems like an overreaction to like just getting to work 10 minutes on time, earlier or 15 minutes. Anyway, whatever you got to do, it's fine. Supposedly, Evan almost stepped on him. Where exactly were you sleeping in the studio? Or where on the floor?
I just crashed out in your chair.
No, seriously, where'd you sleep?
Back here.
Oh, so
Evan, nobody could see you, so they walk in, you could be
I said hi
rug.
when you walked in.
Evan walked in. You know Evan. You know Evan, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Evan walked in and he almost stepped on Benji, which would have been funny. It's got to be startling to walk in the studio. Sometimes you think you're alone, because he's sitting down there on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. I would give Benji a vote, but he's in lockdown 3-month punishment mode.
He can't even vote. He's lost his voting privileges.
Yeah, I would have let him vote. But...
Hey, can I get a clarification, by the way, on the Benji punishment?
Yeah.
The plug, off the wrap-up show or off all shows?
Off all shows.
Okay, because I had taken it off of our show, and then Benji came to me this morning, and he said Howard was very specific, just the wrap-up show.
No, take it off all for 3 months. Like Lindsay Lohan has to walk around with that fucking ankle bracelet. Listen, I came this close to firing Benji, and I don't want to have to do it, so I'm trying to make the punishment extra horrible so that he'll think about it. And he's been on time, and I appreciate that. And I'm sorry, Benji, I don't want to have to do this to you. It hurts me more than it hurts you. But, yeah, take all plugs away. No privileges when you're late.
I didn't even know the Bang Bang show, whatever that thing is
Bang
his
Bang.
thoughts.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was
gotta
somebody.
Go on there.
I thought it was somebody paying him.
Yeah.
For a stripper. There was a stripper plug
site or something. That's what I thought it was.
What was your plug for a while? What was the stripper site?
Dial-A-Dancer.
Dial-A-Dancer. What was that about?
They were paying me to be part of their organization.
Right. And what was the organization? You dial up and get girls?
You could get... I mean, I'm not with it anymore, but I'm sure they still exist. It was like me and lesbian strippers at a bachelor party.
Oh, so you would appear as well?
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
We used them a couple times for the show stuff years ago. Yeah.
Did you ever get booked as a result of being with them?
Not a lot, but it was mostly, for exposure, to just be part of it.
Right. And what happened? They stopped paying you?
No, they were going to come back, but then you said I couldn't do it anymore.
Well, I said you could have a plug.
Or someone said I don't remember.
I didn't say that.
I thought I don't remember what happened with it.
No, I said we had to tighten up the plugs. I wasn't against people having plugs. Some of the plugs went on for 10 minutes. I said it sounds bad, but your plug was appropriate.
But can I still have my something at the end of the show?
No, absolutely not. Not for 3 months.
Howard, can I explain this?
I'm sorry, Benj.
Can I explain what this means to him?
Me, I don't know. Yeah, what does it mean?
Because I didn't fully understand it until we spoke this morning, and I don't think I'm talking out of school, Benj. I said, do you make any money off that site? And he goes, no. And I go, what do you get it? Because I actually haven't checked it in a while. I said, so why is the plug so important?
Yeah.
And he said, the plug to him is it's like a credit at the end of the show.
Yeah, well, I'm taking it away. Listen, I'm doing this so I don't have to fire him. I don't want to have to fire this guy. I hate this. It's caused me absolute pain. I hate this. I just want you to come in on time. And I was at my wit's end, and I was going to fire you.
Which I understand. But if you look at the record, I was really, in the last 12 months.
We go again.
Why are we having that conversation?
I don't want to get into this.
Because
it's not going to change.
Just be here in the studio on time. And you're doing it. And you don't have to be. This is crazy. He slept here last night. I mean, he's showing me.
No, Howard, I swear I'm not doing that to.
Right.
I'm going to get some better clocks this weekend. I'm going to get like about 20 of them and stuff. But
right. Why not, like yesterday, get a better clock? Is it that hard?
This weekend,
I thought I would have.
He's going to go hunting for a clock.
I have a plan for the weekend.
Well, but honestly, it's hard to find ones without plugs.
Why don't you get one with a plug?
BlackBerry.
Because I'm scared of them. I'm scared
and one without a plug. Get two.
Yeah, that's what I have.
In fact, I tell you what, I have a great clock. It's from Brookstone, right? And you plug it into the wall. As soon as you plug it in, it's got a little satellite in it. It knows exactly the date and the time. You don't even have to set it.
Right.
You plug it in and it goes.
No, I'm not. Listen,
so you get that one and it gets your plug.
I'm not saying I will find clocks this weekend. It's not like I can't find clocks. But I thought I would be able to get to sleep earlier. But I did. I woke up and I was just scared because I was still tired. So I went in. Just
the great clock hunt.
Hey, listen, that's fine with me. We haven't got scared, but.
Can I say one last word on the subject, Howard? I thought Fred's analogy yesterday was right on the money about this being like an orchestra. You can sit down a second before the orchestra starts, and you're technically on time,
right.
But you're really not.
But it's distracting.
Right. Like the orchestra needs a little time to get set.
What would happen is I'd see him walk through that door as I was beginning talking to Robin at the beginning of the show, and my mind would go to Benji. And in some way, it stops me from, I've got 50 things. You know me. I write things down on a pad every minute. My hands are covered in ink. What is with this pen? By the way, look at my hand.
Oh.
Yeah, it's leaking all over my hand.
Dear.
But anyway, and then all of a sudden the show would begin, and then I'm like, oh, Benji's late, or Benji's running in, and I'm like, oh, what was I going to talk about again? That's how my mind would go. And so he's been on time the last 2 days, and none of that has occurred.
You've been able to keep to your agenda.
Yeah. That's it. So, yeah, no plugs whatsoever for 3 months. Feel terrible saying it. Believe me, I wish you were in charge.
No, just it's done. Let other people manage it, and don't even think about it anymore.
In fact,
let him count his own days.
I say we call the show the Robin Quivers Show, and you handle all this.
No. Remember, I was thinking about it. There was a little spell there where I was partying a little too much or doing whatever, and I was coming in late a lot.
Right.
And what happened?
I forget.
I put myself on lockdown.
Right.
I said I have an announcement to make. I'm grounded.
Good.
The thing about the plug was...
Well, you're a grown-up. Good for you. I mean, this guy's like a 3-year-old.
You said this is what's going to happen. You said you said the wrap-up show. You said no plugs on the wrap-up.
I wasn't aware you got a plug at the end of this show.
You weren't.
I was not.
Okay. And then so Fred goes to Scott and says...
I said, I want a clarification. I didn't say take it off. I said, does that include?
Yeah, no, it does. I didn't know he had a plug at the end of the show, but I'm happy to take it away from you. No, 3 months. Yeah, stop it, Benji. I mean, listen, this is
This is what is called punishment.
I mean, it's crazy. He's on the verge of being fired, and all he cares about is the plug.
But that's you hit him where it hurts, and that's Benji, what you needed to do.
Yeah, this is good. You're upset about it, right?
Yeah.
Good.
And you know
that's what I want.
This is like a guy who got convicted of a crime or something like that, and he's bitching to the judge that he doesn't like the verdict.
Yeah, he's Charlie Sheen.
No, what he's saying is this wasn't in the original punishment. It's like the judge tacking on something additional.
No, it wasn't.
It was not part of the original punishment. I'm tacking it on.
Oh, in that case,
there you go.
In that case, you still lose, Benji.
You're not supposed to like your punishment.
I'm trying to find the things he doesn't like.
That's right.
And anything he protests, I'm going to definitely rack up the punishment. Oh, yes, you're right, Benji. Technically, you had your plug at the end of the show. And
if you kept your mouth shut, maybe you'd still have it.
Well, no, Robin.
Fred's fault.
It was taken off without Howard asking for it to be taken off.
I'm glad it's off. Anything else bothering you about the punishment? Or are you?
Anything else you want to
Fred,
check?
Do you need clarification on anything else?
No.
Take it away.
I don't like that. Listen, I hate ever being late. I'm embarrassed by it.
Sure
but
you are.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I think if you were embarrassed, it's the same thing.
You would have never gotten to this point.
Remember when people were just putting your name in the same word as herpes, and you put a stop to that. If you were really embarrassed, about being late, you never would be late. Trust me.
And you wouldn't be arguing about
trust me. You would never be late. Let me. Would it embarrass you to put your dick in a guy's ass?
Yeah.
Right. It's never going to happen, right? Because it's embarrassing, and you have no desire to have that in your life.
There's nothing that you do that you don't intend to do. But the thing that I was saying is...
That's right. Huh? I'm controlling of my own fate. I accept full responsibility for my actions.
You don't in your
if something
personal...
embarrasses me, I stop it.
In your personal life, do you ever get angry when you don't intend to?
Sure. But I deal with it appropriately. Oh.
Or not, and you deal with the consequences.
That's right.
But what I'm saying is I think a lot of your upsetness about the lateness is from...
Lateness is easy.
Is from the years before. But in this past year,
That's
it's
true.
wrong to ever be. But
the years before got me upset, and every time I see you do it, even if it's 3 times, it gets me crazy. It gets me crazy. I don't know what else to tell you. I love you. I love your work. I got no problem with you. You're with me as long as I'm here.
And it's hard to forget the history. It's like you're right, Benji. If it were only 3 times this past year, then probably wouldn't be such a big deal.
It is, Fred. Look at the past year.
Well, who's going to go back and look at the past year? Where do I look at that?
If it were just this year.
Benji, where do I look up?
On the attendance sheet.
Oh, that's right. I take Benji. Benji, not here. Benji, you say, look at what? What am I supposed to look at to know if you have been late 3 times? It appears to me you've been late a lot more than 3 times. But where should I look this up if you're late? Now, a lot of times I don't acknowledge it. So where would I look this up? Tell me where to look it up. You keep saying look it up.
Is there a time clock?
There should
punch
be
a card.
Where is there a place to look it up?
We do check in when we get here.
Where?
Electronically. Yeah, we do, Gary.
What? The only guy who...
You want me to go back and get the tape for the last year at time you walking in?
No, I'm not making...
Why don't we waste more fucking man hours on this?
What is it, Ron?
Well, that's the only way to find out. We got to go back and go through the computer that takes the time card.
Right.
It sets the time and the
but
date.
The time card is downstairs.
No. We have when we hit that thing outside the door here
yes.
to get into the compound.
Right.
It registers on a computer, and we can find out. But
now, what time would that be? In other words, sometimes I start the show at 6. Sometimes I start at 5:59.
Doesn't matter. It works 24 hours.
So let's say he shows up at 5:58. Would you say he was late?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
He would say he wasn't, Howard.
As far as I'm concerned, and I'm not trying to badmouth him because he thinks I'm trying to badmouth him all the time.
Right.
Nobody is.
As far as I'm concerned, he's late every day.
Right. That's right.
Okay?
Yes, I agree.
The bottom line.
That's exactly how I feel. That's why I took drastic measures, and that's why I was firing him.
And I keep telling him that. I talked to him off air. I said, Benji, he doesn't listen. I'm sorry. But as far as I'm concerned, he's late every day.
Right.
I've told that to everybody here.
Right. And the last 2 days, he's been on time.
Right. Well, he's been sleeping here.
Right. Well, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm having a get-together this weekend over here if anyone wants to.
Laugh it up. While Rome burns. Go check. You really want us to check that thing? I'll check it. I bet you'll be upset. I bet you it ain't going to work in your favor. If I was you, I'd just take my punishment and not have us check anything.
I don't even know why there's an argument about this. I really don't understand it.
He knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about.
What's going on?
What's going on?
No, some people are screaming.
No, those are the voices in your head yelling at you to grow up. Yeah, okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Enough, Benji. I apologize if that went on too long. But he doesn't get it. All right, I had a bunch of things to play for you, but Benji takes up a lot of my time. Robin, hold on to your hat.
There's a lot to do.
Right, and by the way, you will not be hearing Benji's plug for 3 months. So that's that. All right, we'll be back right after these words. Well, we have an empty seat this morning, which means I have to fire Benji.
Are you kidding?
No, he's late. Or throw him off the wrap-up show. That doesn't seem to...
Oh, goodness.
He was doing so well.
And he got back on the wrap-up show just, 2 days ago?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? I'm like dad around here. I hate that aspect of this job, that I'm dad and everyone's got to answer to me. I hate it.
And you have no thought whatsoever that something went wrong, like something really... He's just late.
Well, I mean, if something really went wrong where, he's been in a car accident or something, I'd understand, but I think he's just late, unfortunately. What can I tell you? Well, this will be upsetting. What do you think I should do? You're pretty good with this stuff. Am I being too harsh? I don't think so.
No, you're not being harsh.
Guy can't come here on time. He leaves right after the show. He doesn't do any extra work around here. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. He thinks this. I guess he has many other job offers. Everyone's looking for Benji.
No, I think he's just irresponsible.
Well, I said to get here a half hour early then.
Well, remember when it started, he was almost sleeping here to make sure he got in on time.
Yeah, do that every day. Do whatever you have to hold on to your job in this economy.
And then he kept getting closer and closer to being late.
Yeah.
And now he's late.
Yeah, it's just annoying and upsetting and a distraction, and he thinks I'm kidding around. So what do? Do I fire him? I hate to fire the guy, but
if
I like his
you're
work.
only here for a couple more months, what are you going to do? Fire him and hurt yourself?
Well, that's all right. I don't mind hurting myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to hurt myself that bad.
I'm simply saying, you might as well be as comfortable as possible.
Right. Well, I don't know.
This... Maybe put him out of the studio.
Yeah, I'm going to have him right from outside the studio.
And off the wrap-up show.
Yeah, that'll really drive him.
Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't motivate the guy, I don't know what will. It's everything short of firing him. Yeah. Oh, well. Now I'm all distracted. See?
Well, I was going to ask, is somebody calling him? I mean, where is he? I
don't know.
He's usually running through the door at some point. Maybe he just decided, well, I'm fired. I'll stay home, get some sleep.
Yeah. Hey, Drew, good morning. You're on. Oh, that's Vince. Hey, Vince, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning. Well, a couple of things. First of all, if you don't fire the guy, he's going to make you look like a real asshole. I mean, how many more chances are you going to give him? If I was late every fucking day, or at least...
I know. Let me deal with it. It's what it is? It's very... It's just ridiculous. I don't know what to do with the guy. I feel bad for him, but I don't know. I don't know what his problem is. He must have an illness, like a mental illness.
Well, I'm sure he has several problems.
I think in a way it's almost like death by cop. He can't
tear himself away.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to be here anymore, but he can't. Yeah, he can't tear himself away is the best way to put it. He wants me to do it, which really upsets me because I don't like firing people.
Man up.
Yeah, I mean, just leave. Yeah. If you don't want to be here. But let me tell you, when you want something, you're on time.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I want to let you know, you guys made a big mistake. You've been referring to bowling as a sport, and I'll tell you something. Any idiot can stand there and throw a ball down an alley and knock a few pins over. It doesn't take any talent, brain.
Well, it's as much a sport as, hitting a ball or something, in the sense that you do need hand-eye coordination, and you also, to be a professional bowler, need to consider... What, am I echoing or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Vince, I got to go. The phone connection's awful. Sorry. I'd love to talk to you. Bowling's a sport in that you consistently have to score in the high 200s.
It's a sport in the sense that it's a competition and it involves a skill.
Yeah, exactly. It's a stupid skill, but it's a skill. But then is it any stupider than a guy who's great at catching a ball?
Or golf or any of that stuff.
I mean, golf is the dumbest sport. I mean, you're essentially being praised for hitting a little ball into a little hole. So if that's a sport, bowling's a sport. I have to admit, as much as it pains me to admit that that's a sport. Let's go to Drew.
Hey, good morning, Howard. I'm a huge, huge fan.
Thank you.
I just want to say that Benji was probably listening to Bon Jovi's Help and jumped off a freaking building. I was ready to drive my truck into a freaking wall. I hated it.
You mean a little help from my friends, or?
No,
help.
Remember when he came in and he had the string players and he did a version of the Beatles' Help?
Yeah.
And he did it. It's a very slow, and you could take it as, some kind of desperate cry for help.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't recall the performance.
I think that deals with more of this person's psychology than the song itself. I thought it was a good job.
But I got
No. It's not that it's not a good job. It's just that you could take it that way.
Well, call it a personal preference, but...
Let me hear that. I didn't even catch it. I was busy doing stuff. I was listening to some of the staff impression contest entries.
Give me a second, I have to find it again.
Yeah. I listen, I enjoy...
It's a beautiful version.
Yeah, I enjoy Bon Jovi.
Okay, well, I enjoy them too, but not that particular song. But I think, Benji is just crying out by not doing... I mean, he's, on the wrap-up show for, 3 days, and he's already late again.
Yeah. Hi, Gary. What is it?
So bizarre. So I just called Benji, no answer. Benji's here.
Right.
He just got here, and he went straight to the bathroom.
Right.
So he's in the bathroom now. I said to Ronnie, I bet he keeps like a kit by the door in case he's late, and he's like putting on fake blood right now so he can tell us he's in an accident. Like, why would you go straight to the bathroom?
Yeah,
he's doing special effects mega.
I do. I think he is.
So you'd rather be later than, to me, if I'm late, I would get right in here.
Into your seat at the job.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason to go in there is to be throwing up because I think I'm getting fired.
Well, Benji, what do we do now? You put me in that position again. You did it to me. You fuck. I gotta go. I gotta go deal with this now. I'm sorry. What do I do with you? Should I fire you? That's what you want, right? You don't want this job. You got other things on your mind. Should I fire you? You want it out? You want it out. Why can't you just quit? I don't understand why I got to be the bad guy. It's obvious you want, it's like death by cop. You want that. You want me to pull the plug on you. You obviously want to move on. And psychologically, it means you're not that into the job. So what do? I don't understand. And you've embarrassed me on the air to the point that I look like a wimp because I don't fire you. Should we call it quits? I'm okay with it, if you are. Do you want out?
I don't want to quit, no.
You don't? So you want me to fire you?
No.
All right, so I got to come up with a punishment again? What happened? You were doing great. You just kept cutting it closer and closer and closer. Hello? Hey. What do I do? You tell me. You're the boss. What would you do with you? Honestly. What do I do? Come on, man. I don't want to spend all morning on this shit. What do I do? Because you're humiliating me. I really should just fire you so I don't look like a jerk. And the sad thing is I don't have any problem with your work. It's just you're a douche. I don't know what to do with you. What happened this morning?
It was a stupid thing. I hit the snooze. And,
snooze.
It was a stupid thing.
So, well, you shouldn't even have a fucking snooze. We know.
I tested it out. And
if you're Benji, would you hit a snooze? You know your fucking history with me. All I ask is that he be here on time. I don't care. I don't even know when he leaves. It's 4 hours or 4.5, however long we go, and he's done. I never even ask him to stay and write with Sal and Richard. I don't ask him to do anything extra. It's a cush fucking job. It really is. He's fucking with me. I gotta get, listen, if we resign here or it's under some miracle, I gotta fire Benji and just find someone more reliable.
Well, I'm simply saying, I gotta find somebody first. Right.
Yeah, because it'll inconvenience me.
That's what you shouldn't do to yourself.
Yeah. All right, I gotta come up with a punishment now because I'm a fucking daddy around here. Everybody gets to work on time. Fred, you, me. I mean, on occasion, maybe once in 5 years we've been late. I can't even remember a time I was late. I can't remember a time you were late. I can't remember a time Fred's ever been late.
I have been late, and that's when I was in a different apartment and somebody messed with my alarms.
Right. Okay, one time, yeah. I would never even approach you about it.
And I felt like shit.
Right.
And it never happened again.
And I told you I had an experience where I was not getting to work on time, and I put myself on...
probation, I remember.
Right. I said,
no sex for a year. I remember
You're grounded.
Yeah. Yeah, you grounded yourself. You were going out too late.
Yeah. And I think the only time Gary's been late is like maybe when the trains have been fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
or an accident on the highway.
Benji lives in Manhattan.
He lives like blocks away.
I know. Wow. I don't know what to do. All right, here's the punishment. You can't write in the studio anymore. You can't sit in here anymore. You go write in another room. And you're off the wrap-up show for the remainder of the time we're here till December. So get out of here. Go write somewhere. Figure out how to fucking hook in with my monitor. You know how to do that, Benji?
I mean, I'm sure there's a way. I don't know.
And I'm sorry. Believe me, I don't enjoy this. You're just fucking me over. You're making me into an asshole. I told you that months ago. You know? I don't know what to do, man. You just put me...
Well, take it out of the realm of ego. Forget what it looks like.
Yeah. Well,
you just
there's a lot of that for me.
need to do.
I'm a guy.
I understand that, but take it out of that.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, though. I got to it's like when you have little kids, you got to punish them and it breaks your heart.
But at the very least, I don't know. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous position.
I know. I don't want to be in this position. That's what I resent the most. You're fucking me over, man. I don't want to be the guy who has to come up with a punishment for some guy who works for me. Like, this is a privilege to work here. I've always said it. It's a privilege to work on this show. And
he didn't answer the question, what would he do if he were you?
Yeah, all right. There you go. What should I do, Benjula? How old are you? Like 42 and you're fucking still going through this? Dude, you're like a child. It's like you want
and then
daddy.
You get this silence, like...
Yeah, now he's not talking.
I don't know.
Be a man and tell me what to do here. Man it up, as they say. Man up. Whatever that fucking dumb expression is. Man up, like I know what that means. I just come to work on time.
I guess I would... I don't know for sure what I would do,
right.
But...
Like, if you were in charge of a show and you had your name on it and your writer shows up, every time, fucking 20 minutes, and you have a discussion with him, and then you say, hey, please don't have it happen again, don't have it happen again, don't have it happen again, don't have it happen, blah, 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 blah. And then, and then I waste the first half hour of the show. I got a great fucking first half hour. I was going to do staff impressions. They're so good. But I got to deal with you. And I don't want to deal with you off the air, because it's just too bizarre looking at you off the air. This is tedious. It's ponderous. I don't know what to do. I'm not good at being a boss. That's why I got into radio. I didn't want to boss anyone around. But now I'm in this weird position of giving people jobs and then having to, like, reprimand them. And, oh, my God. Anybody who works for me knows I'm really not good at confrontation. Like, I really don't like sitting down with you and telling you you're kind of not doing a good job. I mean, I was listening to the intern show. I even just had some positive, like, sort of critiques of the intern show last night that I was going to give Steve Brandano. I didn't even want to, I didn't want him to think I was mad at him or offend him, I know the kid's trying hard. But I do have some thoughts about it. And I said to Gary, here's my thoughts, you tell him. And then I said, well, that's kind of lame. I'll go tell him. But it's not even a bad thing. I just don't like critiquing people. I don't like being negative. All the people I work with, this goes from Robin on down, I never even have to sit in a room and critique them. They just know how to do it. If they don't know how to do it, I wouldn't work with them. I don't even want to tell them how to do their job. If they can't figure it out, fuck them. I don't know, man. But, Benji, you're just giving me mixed signals. Dude, all you got to do is show up on time. You can't do this to me. And then if I let it go, then it becomes a daily thing where you show up late and you walk in with that fucking dumb look on your face and your head's down hoping I won't notice you. It's a whole fucking routine that drives me crazy. It drives me nuts. It's just so disrespectful to me when you're late. I hate it. Because I'm like, I'm asking the guy to show up for 4.5 hours. And I'm paying him. And then,
But to think he says there's I don't know.
Yeah, and quite frankly, to be prepared for this job, you should have read 2 newspapers by now. You shouldn't be showing up at 6 o'clock. Or, excuse me, 2 minutes to 6. You should be in here 45 minutes early to get prepared. When's he preparing? During the show?
No, obviously he doesn't prepare.
If you work for the Jon Stewart show, or you work for Jimmy Kimmel, or you work for Letterman, those guys get in way before the boss.
And they come in with ideas.
And they come in with ideas and jokes and things that are already written. There should be a pile on my fucking desk, quite frankly, already, of shit that you've done this morning, where you've read through the papers and said, why don't you hit this? I got an idea about this. Here's my take on that. Quite frankly, that's a writer. If that fucking guy did that, he'd be making triple the money around here. And he's the first one to come to me, I need more money. Well, come on, man. How much effort do you really put in? You sit here during the show and you scribble a few things out. Great, okay. Fucking go the extra mile. He's not exactly
lighting the world on fire.
Yeah, he's not sitting there. And he shows up 20 minutes late or 10 minutes late, whatever it is, and distracts me. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm done. And you know what? Jackie used to push my buttons and push my buttons and and I just finally said, I can't deal with him anymore. He's
if you've gotten to that point, then fire him.
Right. Oh. You know, I know he says he wants the job, Benji, but I don't think he really does. I think deep down inside he's saying, would you just end this for me so I can get on my life?
Well, you're trying to analyze him, and that's not your job either.
Right. I know. I'm just so much of a wimp sometimes when it comes to this stuff. I'm awful at it. It breaks my heart to fire the guy. But I know he doesn't appreciate the job or me. I know it. He's screaming it to me. He won't talk now because he's a pussy.
Well, yeah, he talks with his actions, not with his words.
Right.
And then everybody has to go like the Talmud trying to interpret it.
Yeah, and I got to sit here and now punish him. Oh, that's my phone.
Maybe that's somebody with some advice.
Yeah. Maybe it's my wife.
Fire him.
Yeah, idiot, fire him. What are you doing? Yeah, Wayne.
Hey, Howard, what's going on, man?
Hey.
I can hear. Oh, damn, you sound terrible, man.
It's a bummer for me because I'm sitting here on the air thinking, what do I do?
Why do you torment yourself like that?
Because I have a heart.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. They're taking advantage of it, man. I drive a gasoline truck, right? And if I'm late,
I wish Benji drove one for a week. He'd see what he's got, what he's missing out on. Because I got news for you. I don't see the world banging down the fucking door to get Benji on their show to write.
Right? Was he out doing a bit last night or something? You know?
No. He didn't walk in here with a stack of things he wrote. At least if he said, you know what, Howard? I was up all night writing stuff. Here's 50 pages of like material and here's my take on things. I'd say, whoa, hold it a second.
Right, yeah. If you slammed a novel of jokes in your lap, man, you could probably start to begin to justify it. But that's blatantly disrespectful to you, especially when he knows what your work ethic is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I get here on time. And if anyone could fuck off, it's me.
Well, the thing is, you're protecting his job by being a conscientious and respectful employee to the people who hire you.
Well, that's the point you used to make about Jackie, and I never understood it until the day I said enough, because Robin used to say, so he goes out for 3 months, and then, he walks off the show and this and that. And we're sitting here holding the show together so that it's all here for him when he decides it's time to come back.
Right.
And you used to say that to me, and I'd go, oh, what's Robin talking about? What does she mean? No, the guy wants, I was very practical about it. And then it hit me. She's right. Right. I was thinking today, it's a funny thing in light of this happening. I was walking in today, for my job, and I was very upset. I couldn't get a newspaper. I like to make sure I read a couple of papers before I get on the air. I don't know what's going on in the newspaper business, but you can't find the newspaper anymore in New York in the morning.
Oh, they don't come out the way they used to.
Yeah, They don't.
And they're smaller.
So, I'm scrambling around, and I said to myself, I can always take pride in the fact that I have given Sirius my best. Here I'm winding down the contract. I came here 5 years ago. I was given a mission statement by the people who own this company at the time. And I performed well. Like, I was really proud that I was walking in. I'm always prepared. I'm a professional. I take pride in my work. I truly do. And you could say, Benji could say, you make a lot of money and it's more for, and you're sure. No. I used to do that. I had the same pride when I walked into WRNW in Westchester for $96 a week.
When you were making nothing.
Oh, I would never be late.
You were still on time.
I was probably even more on time because the job meant something to me. To be in broadcasting was a privilege for me. I couldn't believe that a shithead from Long Island who, was on the radio. Yeah, it was a shitty radio station in Westchester, but I was on the radio. People were listening to me. I took such pride in this. I don't understand the attitude that you don't have pride in what you do.
That's the way of the world nowadays, man. There's people, and Benji's my age. I can't understand why he's like that, man. He's in his 40s, right?
Well, tell him what it's like to drive. What did you say you do for a living?
I drive a gasoline truck.
Yeah, I mean, how much? I bet you're on time.
Yeah, I gotta be, because if the station runs out of gas, then it's my job. If I'm late to my job affects 5, 6, maybe 10 people. Because if we lose our gas contract, man, that's 5 guys that don't work now.
You're so right, Wayne. I mean, look at it. Look at the pride this man takes in his job, and I respect you for it. I don't care what a man does for his work, but if he's gonna accept a paycheck, you do it honestly, and you do it with some sort of recognition that you can die a person who didn't take money for nothing. Didn't take advantage of people, and you took pride in your work. I
or
respect
as this guy
that.
says, that you respected the other people who relied on you.
Right. And what a privilege to work alongside me. I never called this kid into a room. Kid, 42-year-old man. I don't ever call him into a room and say, listen, pal, you're not putting out. I keep doing this show no matter what.
Look at Sal. Yeah. Sal would do it for free, you know?
Yeah, I know. And Sal's a good joke writer. I got news for you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you got people lined up. Look at how many people wanted to get in the Jackie chair when Jackie left.
I know.
You know, people
listen.
They were clawing at the door to get in there.
I don't make friends easily, so when I have somebody, I'm loyal to them. And that's the other thing. I'm so loyal. You know, I don't sit here. You know, you wouldn't believe when I talk to comedians who all use writers. All shows use writers. Letterman, Leno, all of them. Kimmel, any of the shows. Every show has writers.
Even Ellen. I mean, she's sitting there doing a talk show. She has
writers. Writers. And they shuffle these writers around, and they fire. I mean, you should see what goes at Letterman show. I go in there, they got a brand new guy somewhere out of Harvard. Boom, boom, boom. Harvard, mind you.
Let me ask you this. What would
they shuffle these writers around and treat them like garbage. All of them do. You know, they're ready to replace them if they don't put out. That's it. I respect these guys for it.
Right. What would Benji's resume say if he got fired from the Howard Stern show?
He doesn't even have a resume. I'm his only thing on the resume. His resume is Howard Stern show. That's it. That's the resume. He hasn't written anything for anyone else. I gave the guy a break, and you know what he's doing? He's breaking my balls.
Yeah,
you fuck.
Face to you. I gotta go, man. I'm gonna have to self-edit though. Thank you for talking to you, King.
Thanks, Wayne.
I'm always listening. Stay on.
Thank you. Here I am again in the same stupid position. I don't even understand how I keep getting into this. Because I keep everyone around. I'm a wimp. Yeah, Mike. Mike, we're not going to talk. Your phone's completely a disaster. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Yeah, Ricky, go ahead. Hey, Ricky.
Hi, Howard. I only get to listen between 6 and 6:30, and I've heard this rant at least 5 times already. The same conversation.
All right, I apologize. I'm sorry.
He does not deserve it. He does not deserve your time.
No, he really doesn't. I'm a good guy. I'm a good-hearted guy, and I do my best to make sure that I do my best to make sure that everyone here has a job.
I mean,
you talk to, I was talking to Kid Chris. His biggest heartache is he had all these guys working with him in Philly, and he had, they one by one, they're out of radio because he feels responsible. Mm-hmm. I feel that same responsibility. I'm like, if I keep this show going and I do a good job, everyone here gets to work every 5 years. Every 5 years we get renewed. I feel such a responsibility.
It's fun. It's not the job where you're out, doing construction all day.
That's right. Or driving a gas truck. I mean, that's tough work, man. This is hardly tough. This is a privilege, this kind of job. This is the kind of job people dream of. And like my friend Jackie, who had to leave here, he was like, yeah, I can go write for 1 million shows, and I can go punch up scripts in Hollywood. And maybe Benji has that. Benji's going, I could have been on a better show. I would have been a writer on, I don't know, whatever he thinks is great, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Or, go try and get a job on there. I bet you have. I bet you have over the years. You've tried. Listen, I'm not privy to what you do. I don't blame you for trying. You should try to get jobs on other shows. Why not? Why not try to advance your career, make more money? And I bet you have tried. And I bet you failed at getting those fucking jobs. Shithead over here who employs you is getting fucked over.
Well, you also ought to think about, what kind of recommendation would I get if somebody called Howard?
You see what you're doing to me? Do you see what you're fucking doing to me?
What is this guy all about? Should I hire him?
You're irritating me, man. It's not a joke. I'm not fucking kidding now.
I know.
You're fucking me over, man. Fuck you. I hate you for this. You fucked me over again. God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you want me to do here? Tell me, man. What do you want me to do with you? Aren't you embarrassed by this?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Good Lord. Man, I don't know what to do. Fucking fuck. It's all Jackie bullshit. I used to sit down and go, what does he want me to do? He's walking off the show. He's back on the show. He turned the lights off on the E! show. Get the fuck out finally. Just go fuck yourself. And it's worked out really well for him. Trust me. He's lighting the world on fire. Yeah, King.
Yeah, man. I love Benji. And I don't think you should fire him. But what I'm trying to say is, he's sitting there like he's getting off on this.
Yeah, of course he's getting off on. He's got my attention. He's a fucking baby.
Yeah, and
this is my problem, not his. Now it's my problem.
Yeah, but if I was sitting there, I'd be like,
Gary, do we have a place Benji can go write jokes from? Does he have to be in the studio?
It's actually being set up right now.
Good, all right. All right, Benji, go out there and write jokes, okay? We'll deal with this some other time. I don't want to... The poor woman who listens to the show for a half hour, she keeps hearing your fucking story over and over again. Nobody wants to hear it. I know I'm boring everyone. I'm just preoccupied now because now I feel bad.
It's not boring.
Well, it's boring to me. It's boring to me.
I love it.
You love it, but I'm sitting here twisting in the wind over it. I'm nauseous over it. I don't want to come to work.
It's weird.
I got into radio, so I wouldn't have to be nauseous at work. I hated going to school. You know that feeling Sunday night? I had to go to school. I was a terrible student. No one understood my angst. But I hated that feeling. Sunday night was coming. Next day, I had to go into that fucking hellhole that I lived at, that Roosevelt. It tortured me. I had to psychologically prepare myself to go to battle. To fight, to sit there and get, punched in the fucking face, beaten, fucking choked, and fight back. And I'm not a warrior. I'm not Chuck Zito could have handled himself in Roosevelt. I'm not that guy. And every day my parents put me in that fucking monstrous situation. Every fucking day I sat there and battled people because I was white. Do you ever hear that? I'm an American. I'm fucking fighting because I'm white. I'm supposed to be in charge. I told the people there, I'm supposed to be the guy you're afraid of. The white man. What's going on here? This is all backwards.
Somehow you got caught in some alternate universe.
Yeah, I'm in a Twilight Zone episode. There's your Twilight Zone, Robin. I'm in a universe where black people are beating me up. I'm supposed to be the man. I'm supposed to be in an all-white school, safe.
And there's supposed to be one black guy getting
my father had money. He could have... I paid $14,000 for my house. Oh, fuck it. I mean, what is this? I mean, and finally I get out of that drudgery, and I go to some goddamn school that they fucking think I'm nuts. Because I was nuts, and I started taking drugs because I had to self-medicate. I was going to have a nervous breakdown. And I'm still fucking up. I still fuck up every day. I'm in a nightmare. But the one refuge I have is that I got a pretty decent fucking job. And when I come here, it's stress-free, you'd think. But I got this clown.
Well, that's the problem. It's just some people in your life, they want to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, oh yeah, everyone wants to teach. Oh, trust me, I got a lot. I could give you the laundry list king of all blacks if people want to teach me a lesson. You have no fucking idea how many people want to teach me a lesson. But guess what? Well, I don't have a guess what.
I know.
School's out.
Yeah, school. You know what? They're all winning. Benji's winning.
Yeah.
And the other people whose names I won't mention are winning. That's the other thing that's driving me nuts.
But you know what?
I put in a long goddamn day yesterday, man. I was fucking tired. And that fucking traffic on the LIE, trying to go see my daughter. She was doing an event. I couldn't even get there. I left myself 2 hours. Now, unlike Benji, I left myself 2.5 hours to get there. I couldn't get there, but I got there. But I mean, just cutting it down to the wire.
Wow.
Look at the dedication.
I mean, what is this?
Look at the dedication.
I'll do anything for any of these people who work with me. Anything. I really mean that. I will do my best every day to make sure that this job continues. But good Lord, this guy's pissing on me, and he's just sitting there, fucking pussy.
That's the worst part.
I'll talk. I don't know if you want me to talk.
Yeah. I want to hear you. I want to hear from you. Here we go. Let's hear it. Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I've always... there's lots of times we haven't got along well, but I've always...
What the fuck are you talking about? But all right, go ahead.
I'm responding to some things you said earlier.
Yeah, we haven't gotten along well. It's every time you're late. I get along fine with you.
I know. But
if anything, I'm supportive of you.
I've always said, no matter what, he's the most loyal, supportive...
Don't talk about me. What am I going to do with you?
You've asked what I've said.
Oh. So boring.
And why I haven't, looked into other places. Because I do love working here creatively. And also
believe me, they don't want you anyway.
Okay.
So don't bother looking. Don't waste your time. Just pick up girls on Craigslist.
All right.
That's what you need to do. Fucking bullshit artist. And I have.
Well, at least he's bullshitting you now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give me the real answer. What do I do with you? I've got a baby that works for me. Can't get to work on time. What do I do with that?
I think
What's the punishment?
I think the quietest, most effective, reasonable thing for both of us would be you make a financial fine.
I don't want to make a financial fine. You fucking barely exist.
All right.
I'm not going to take money from you. Make a financial fine. What am I going to do? Take away? Well, I'll come up with some master calculation. Financial fine. You don't have a pot to piss in. I'm not taking money from you.
What is the king doing under there?
I'm just making my lunch. Hey,
working man. He's getting ready for work. I respect
he's not going to be late.
He's multitasking.
Yeah, but that's the crazy thing. I'm going in early to clean the sweeper and grease it, and I can't get fired if I'm late.
Howard, you're right. You shouldn't have to make it. I'm saying if I'm late, anytime I'm late, it'd be $1,000. It doesn't. It can. No.
I can't do that. No, I can't do it.
I mean, I think
$1,000. You don't have a pot to piss in. $1,000. You would give $1,000. I'm going to take $1,000 from you. You don't have $1,000.
But I also don't have. It's not right.
Maybe I should change your hours.
It's not right to be late. And
you're not all that. $1,000. Taking $1,000 from you. I couldn't even sleep at night taking $1,000 from you.
It's not you taking it from me.
I wouldn't take a penny from you.
It wouldn't be you taking it from me. It's me wasting it.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm not going to do that, so that's a bad suggestion. Craig Gass, my old friend. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Howard, I got to tell you, man, I love Benji, and I feel so bad hearing this because 10 years ago when you had me auditioning for that job in studio, Benji was so desperate to be in studio and be sitting next to you that I noticed it, and I would always go out of my way to compliment him to you. And every time I did that, he always said, "Thank you so much for doing that. That really means a lot to me."
He's turned into a bitter guy. He's 42 years old, and he resents me and my success in the same way Jackie did. He's turned into that guy.
I remember the guy that was desperate to be in there.
Benji, I got you pegged. Listen, trust me. I'm brilliant at pegging people.
Howard,
I was trained by my mother to learn every move she made and how to read her mood at any minute. And I guarantee you, the one thing I got out of it, because it's not easy, I can read anybody, and I got you pegged.
Okay.
You don't even have you pegged. You haven't sat down in a therapist's office and figured out why you're doing this to me. But you're an angry fucking guy. Right. You got a lot of frustration in life. And you know what? You're taking it out on me.
Okay, but that doesn't mean I don't think I resent you.
You absolutely do.
What do I resent about you?
No.
There are things I resent about you, but it's not the kind of things
it hasn't all worked out the way you master planned.
But it's not.
And now I'm the one who's prevented you from doing things.
That I don't feel.
What is he carrying on about? There are things I resent about you. What do you care? Go away, then. Go away.
Rob, you don't have any resentments about
Rob.
people you...
And don't call her Rob. What is that? That's some bullshit. Her name's Robin. Robin.
There's not things you resent about people in your life that you also love?
Of course. But your resentments are so strong it's now affecting your work.
But you don't have to be here.
You're not managing your feelings. They're pouring through in passive-aggressive ways.
I don't think so.
You're king of passive-aggressive. I'm telling you. I mean, Benji has the same... First of all, I give him the same vacation schedule as me. He takes every Friday off. You know what? What kind of 40-year-old man has that kind of vacation schedule? I never said to Benji, you have Friday off. He took it. Mm-hmm. He should be here writing. So on Monday, I got a stack of shit on my desk. I am such a fucking pushover, I can't even tell you. And this guy's never been a joke writer anywhere else. You know what Joan Rivers pays a joke writer? $5 a joke.
Right. But my point is, why is he sitting here resenting something?
You want me to answer?
Yeah, why don't we hear... let's hear the answer.
Okay. I don't resent your success. I think you're great. I think
That means you resent his success. Why is that the first thing you say?
Because that's what Howard said.
All right, go ahead. So what is it? What do you resent?
There are times that I think you categorize me in a mean way, and you continually try to portray that image.
Wah.
Okay.
Wah. You're late. Don't distract me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
With you saying that, because that's the truth, and that's
You
wrong.
leave at noon every day. I know exactly when you leave. I have people who tell me you don't even work an 8-hour fucking day, and you can't be here on time. You're a bullshit artist.
Yeah, and Benji, who else does he not portray in some kind of funny light? From Gary to Fred and everybody else in there, he's always goofing on somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about Fred.
Gary's not late.
Fred's one of the most talented guys in the world, but I'll sit there and, bust his balls on the air because I know it's entertaining.
If anything, Benji gets the skate.
And Gary has been my producer for 20-something years, and I talk about what a moron he is, but guess what?
He's on time.
He's on time, and he does a great job, and he'll always have a job with me. I got a problem with. I don't have a problem with Gary. I don't have a problem with Fred. My problem with you is you're making me look like a tool.
But you asked me about resentment. And resentment about you being angry about being late. I don't have resentment about that. I would feel the same way.
No, you're telling me something. You understand you're giving me a message. You and I have been through, this is so nauseating that we've been through this a million times on the air, wasting time on the show. You're telling me something, and you don't even know what it is. That's how pathetic you are.
Again, I think a
real man would tell me what's on his mind. You're giving me you want this attention. I don't even know what about you would like this kind of negative attention.
I hate it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because
then
if this was torture, if this was torture for you, you would listen. If I told you were going to get a bullet through your fucking head if you're late here, you'd be on time. You'd be here at 2 a.m.
That's why I'm saying.
Well, that's my point. And you shouldn't need that. You're 42 years old.
And this isn't that kind of job.
And the reason you lie about your age is you can't even face the fact that you're 42 fucking years old. You want everyone to think you're a kid. You're acting like a kid.
If I lie about it, it's only by 4 years. That doesn't make me a kid.
Well, whatever. Doesn't mean you want to go forward. You don't want to grow up. You want everyone to think you're a young startup. You're not. Too old for this. This is silly. This is a game. Or some kind you're playing with me. I don't know what the message is here.
Well, yeah, he is communicating. And there is obviously anger at you for some reason or other. I didn't realize it was that deep.
Well, of course it is. I feel it from certain individuals all the time. And I get uncomfortable around them.
So you feel my basic emotion towards you is anger and resentment?
Yes.
Do you feel I like you?
No, not at all. You don't like me.
All right.
You don't like me. You don't. I hate to tell you, you don't like me. If you liked me, you'd be on time. If you liked your job, you'd be on time. I don't even ask that you like me. I just ask that you like your job. And if you don't like your job, quit. Make it easy for me.
I like my job.
And I'll just get a bunch of guys in here, and I'll figure out who's the next fit for us. That's my job. You have every right to quit, but stop putting me through this torture. I can't take it anymore. And I'm a nice guy, and you're fucking me over. I don't deserve that. All right, you're angry that your career hasn't progressed. Do me a favor. Go out and get yourself a career. Don't be mad at the guy who's giving you a career. I'm the one guy hiring you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And get to work. On time. You want Fridays off? You took them. You want to work a half day? Take it. You don't want to sit there with Sound Richard and Wright? I've suggested that to you. Don't do it. Just show up on time. That's all I've asked you. I've asked you for one fucking thing. Show up on time.
I think I got into a horrible reputation by being late because I would wait till the last minute to come in.
We've been over this. How many times can you go over this?
And I think it's horrible to be late once. I think over the years, the reality is I was really late a couple times a year. And
that's not true.
And it's
you come charging down the halls. And it irritates me because really a real writer would have read newspapers and been prepared with what's going on today. Hey, Howard, did you see that on America's Got Talent, some guy won, and maybe you got a joke about it, or you got a point of view about it. You don't even have that. You're winging it. I see what's going on. Hey, Howard, there's a picture of Drew Barrymore. Here's a funny thought I had about it.
To write.
What?
He's got no competition in there. It's just him. He just got lazy.
Right. Well, yeah, there's no get up and go here. I mean, you got I guarantee he doesn't go home and write. You know, call yourself a writer. Well, Benji, well, Jackie only wrote in here. No, that was Jackie. You're a different guy. Maybe you got to put more effort into it. I don't know. But I don't say a word. I just say, hey, you want to just show up on time. That's all I ask. You know, I worked 30 years as a guy on the radio, on the air, day in and day out, with the pressure of the ratings and everything else, to earn this lifestyle, to actually get a day off during the week. Benji hasn't earned that yet. I earned that. He gets the benefit. You haven't earned that. You haven't earned the right to take a day off on Fridays. What do you mean you don't work Fridays? Because I don't? Get the fuck in here and work. Do something. Dub tapes. Fucking guy.
I think
he's a superstar. I don't work Friday. Well, why? Why don't you work Friday? I understand why I don't. I understand I've been doing this for 35 fucking years, waking up at 4 in the morning. I don't understand how you got that. You just took it. You didn't come to me and say, Howard, is it okay if I don't work Friday? You never said that. You just assumed. I don't work Friday. Okay. Well, you earned that. Come on. You're making a joke. You're making a mockery of this job. It's a big joke around here. Fuck it. Sit there all you want. I don't give a fuck what you do. Sit there in that fucking chair. Stare at me with that fucking mental look of yours. You're out of your mind.
I'll do a self-imposed thing. Anytime I'm late, I'll give $1,000.
I don't want. I told you, I don't want $1,000.
It's nothing to do with you. It's not going to you.
Not to JD.
I'll give it to a cancer society.
Yeah, I don't want a cancer society. You're not going to. Your $1,000 ain't curing cancer. Trust me.
Of course it's not. But you're saying like that's like a bullet to me. That is like a bullet to me.
What's a bullet?
$1,000.
Yeah. Well, not interested in your $1,000. You don't set up your punishment.
Well, you asked for the suggestion. That's
well, yeah. All right. Well, you do what you have to do to punish yourself. Since you do everything, you said everything else. A real bullet is losing your job. That's the bullet. Fuck you and your $1,000. That's the fucking bullet. And I'm unable to pull the trigger on you right now. I'm a fucking asshole. You're lucky you got an asshole boss. You are so fucking lucky you have me. I wish I'd let you go and you had to go work for somebody. Oh, fuck. You know what I wish on you? A fucking Israeli boss. Those fuckers know how to fuck with your head. You will cry to work with me. That's your fucking problem. You haven't worked for anybody. I wish an Israeli on you.
Benji, you not only
Benji, you want to work? Benji, you want to work, you fat fuck. Your work is shit. That's how they treat you.
And you not only got a great gig writing for a huge show, but people know who you are. All these shows like Saturday Night Live.
They don't get any credit. They don't know Benji. If Benji wrote on Saturday Night Live, he'd be anonymous.
Yep.
Look at Stuttering John. He supposedly writes jokes for The Tonight Show. Nobody even hears from him. He's busy trying to get something going. Fucking another douchebag. The only reason they know him is because I put him on the air. Who the hell would know Benji on Saturday Night Live? If he was lucky enough to write for something. I wish he'd work for Lorne Michaels. You got a talent like Jim Brewer. Go read Jim Brewer's new book. You'll appreciate your job. What Lorne Michaels made Jim Brewer do in order to get a sketch on is fucking humiliating. It's unbelievable when you work. Lorne Michaels is the biggest ball buster on the fucking planet. I wish Benji'd get a job for him. You couldn't even get in the door. Trust me. And when you get in the door and they sit you in a writing, you better have a fucking 20 sketches ready for that guy. And you better hit a home run or you're fired the next week. That's how it works. Read Brewer's book.
And forget a 4-hour workday.
Yeah. Brewer was sitting there racking his fucking brain. They wouldn't put him on camera. He didn't know what to do. He's pitching and humiliating, and every week he's hearing he's getting fired. They don't put up with this bullshit. You have a bad week? I don't ever say to you had a bad week, Benji. Some of that shit's bullshit. You know what I mean? Dude, you don't know how good you have it. You just don't know. You've never worked anywhere.
And he's sitting there resenting it. That's the thing.
Of course, because it's gotten too easy.
Especially in radio hours, because, I mean, I'm on the road every week. I'm in Providence this week. Every week I'm on the air, 10 different radio stations every week, and people are getting fired in radio. Huge radio guys are getting blown out. To even have a job in radio, let alone a great job where you're getting paid.
My fellow radio people have the worst life. You don't even know what it is. It's the guys with a family. They move every year or two. What goes on in this studio is completely unrealistic in the world of radio. You have no idea. Being at a job in New York for 20-something years is unheard of. This show is the jewel. This is the envy of this is the shining light of what every radio guy in our business dreams about. Being able to stay put and put together a life.
Yeah, did you hear that guy had 20 jobs?
Yeah, and he's a top guy. He's a well-oiled machine, and he can't stay in a market. It ain't because he doesn't want to. He gets fired all the time. Radio, they treat you like shit. You're only under the protection of me. And why do you think I'm so fucking particular about contracts and things like that? Because I've been fucked over so many times. And you're under my protection.
I know that.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't know a fucking thing, Benji.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You've never worked at a radio station before. You don't even understand how humiliating and how degrading it is to be in radio. Call Kid Chris. Ask him what it's like when all his people are now out of work. And he's out. And he's got some shit job now. Now he's living in, I don't even know. He calls me. I don't even know where the fuck he is. It's just such a shitty market where he is. I don't know. Some market.
And he's incredibly talented.
Yeah, talented guy. And I can point to 50 fucking talented guys who are all going through the same thing. It's crazy. You got our entire radio station from Chicago completely let go, and none of them have work. An entire radio station in New York completely let go. New format. Everyone blown out the door. You haven't experienced anything. You have no idea how fucking lucky you are. You don't even know what it's like. You have no clue what it's like. This is not even close to reality. We're so lucky. Where are you appearing, Craig? I'll give you a plug.
I'm at the Comedy Connection in Providence, Rhode Island this weekend.
How long you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy 17 years now.
And he's playing some fucking rinky-dink Providence, Rhode Island. I wish you had to go do that.
Benji, if you want to buy $1,000 of tickets at my show, you can go to ricomedyconnection.com.
Right. This guy does impressions. He does his whole fucking act every day, day in and day out, Going to Prague. He can't even fucking stay home. He doesn't even have a home. He's living in Eddie Van Halen's garage or something. Yeah.
I do love you, Benji, but, man, you got to find that value that you used to have for that job, man. I do love you, but, man.
That's good advice, Craig. Take it from a guy who's been living in hotel rooms for 17 years.
Yeah. I love you, Benj, man.
Thanks.
Well, glad somebody does. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Benj.
I didn't realize Benji had that syndrome. He's turned you into daddy.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with him.
Most people would love if their biggest gripe at work was that their boss mischaracterized them. Trust me. Mischaracterized.
He obviously needs special attention.
Yeah, he's lucky I notice him. Ay. No, I'm completely exhausted. I really am. I'm drained.
Yeah, it
takes the life out of me. And now I want to move on, and I can't because I'm thinking about Benji. Well, you got me. You got me again, you fuck. Good Lord. This job is such a mental thing. Like, I got to go into such a place in order to knock out this show. I go into a zone. I can't even explain how it goes. It just happens. And then I start to free associate. Then I blank out, and then I swear, sometimes I have to listen back to it to know what I even said. It's like I go to another place. And right now, I'm too grounded in reality to do this goddamn show. I can't go to that other place because this fucker is irritating me. I need someone and I'm someone who needs someone to take care of me. I need someone to take care of this. I wish I had a real producer. The kind that fires people and yells at them. I got another fucking kid born out there. Another guy who never worked anywhere. Where did he work at? A record store. I read his biography. He goes from a record store to working for me. What a resume. He doesn't know how to fire anyone either. I'm lost here. I need someone in charge. Wait till you read that book. I was a little record store, then I worked for Ross Frank, then I worked for Howard.
Benji was late.
Yeah, I know. I just wish you could handle this. I got to step in for the big jobs.
But you know I'm not allowed to do anything without you. I can't just fire someone. You'd get mad at me.
Fire him.
Well, put it in Bubba Booey's hands.
I'd rather put it in JD's hands, quite frankly. He was more effective.
JD can fire people.
JD fired Ronnie. It was the best thing ever happened.
Get in here, JD.
Maybe you could... Nah, I don't want to turn this into a joke.
I would do what JD said.
Well, I'd be curious to see how he'd approach this.
Yeah.
All right, JD, I'll entertain that. Maybe it'll get me in a better mood. Bring in the court jester.
That's true. Kings used to do that. They have like some little guy in a Harlequin outfit to have people beheaded.
I think off the seat.
Hey, you know what? You handled the Ronnie thing very well. What do I do here? Help me. Advise me. You were great with that. When you fired Ronnie, it was fantastic.
Well, that was...
What would you do? Do you see how pained I am?
Yes.
And by the way, the reason I turn to you, don't think I do it randomly. You're the hardest working guy around here. I love your attitude about this job. You break my heart. You break my heart.
Hey, it worked last time. Fire Ronnie again.
Oh, fuck off, Benji. Hey, JD, you break my heart. You know why?
What'd I do?
No, you don't understand what it means when I say you break my heart.
Okay.
I love you.
Okay, I love you too.
You know why? Listen, you're a limited guy, and you work your ass off. You're the guy who works hard. You don't ask for anything.
I try.
No, you do more than try. You bust your balls for this show. Why is that funny to you? Why you got that smirk on your face?
He can't accept compliments.
You can't even take love, can you? You're so goddamn damaged. What did those parents do to you? March them in here.
It's not my parents.
Oh, come on. It's all about that.
My parents are fine.
All right.
I love both my parents.
That's when you stop laughing.
Right. Yeah, did you see that? Sobered up.
Well,
what would you do? You've got wisdom, and you work hard for this show, so I know you love it. And this is a guy who doesn't resent me.
Right, no.
He's my one confidant. He's my consigliere.
I love Benji. I see. It's not my. I don't want the responsibility because
but
just tell me what to do. What would you do to this guy if you were in charge? You seem to have no problem with this. What do you think of his offense, and how do you handle it? I'll take your advice. You're in charge. I need your help, and I really need you to think about this.
I would definitely. Okay. I would put him out in the back office, just let him work out there.
Is that really enough?
Okay, if I were you, like, for real?
For real.
I would fire him.
You would?
Yeah. But I love Benji, and I don't want him to be fired.
But you would fire him?
If this situation happened over and over, no.
Do it for me, please.
No, I don't want...
I'm going to give you the power.
No, I'm not doing that.
Get it over for me. Behead him.
I am not doing that. I'm sorry.
You would fire him, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, I love Benji, and I don't want to see him fired.
Yeah,
but Benji doesn't care, because Benji keeps doing the thing that gets himself into this position.
Right.
I'll let you all say that.
Do you think there's something wrong with me that I don't fire him?
No. If there's anything wrong, it's, you have too much compassion. You know what I mean?
You're right. Too much, to the point that I hurt myself.
So
I'm wasting a whole hour. Now it's 6:57. I wasted a whole hour on this. I apologize to my audience. I'm so perplexed that I have to turn to JD for help.
I wish JD would take the responsibility.
I can't put that on him.
I know.
But he's right.
That's why I said I wish he would take it.
That's a higher pay grade.
Howard, I want the responsibility.
It's a higher pay grade than,
Right, but exactly. I'd have to promote you.
Gary should come in here.
Gary's a pussy. Gary's useless. I don't know what he does. He's no producer I ever saw. You're no fucking producer.
I'm leaving.
You're no producer. Real producer would handle my problems. I've got problems.
Well, there's two people, either Gary or Tim Sabian. Somebody should be handling it.
Yeah.
Benji, you're fired.
Thank you.
You're fired.
Ooh, that felt good.
No, really.
Wow.
I mean, you've been warned numerous times. I mean, we sat down with you at K-Rock, and Howard very seriously, off the air, sat on the couch and said, you're killing me. If you do this again, you're fucking fired.
Yeah.
And you're still here.
Benji, Gary just fired you.
You're not taking it seriously.
See, that's your fault. I get no respect around here.
Yeah, I know. Well, what should I do, Gary? Should I put him in the other office? That would kill him, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be in another room.
But the thing is, too, it hurts you in a way because now he's in a loud environment where he can't concentrate on the show. No. But we got to set up for him. The TV show set it up for him so that it could be written into you.
All right.
And it hurts us, too, because we like having him on the wrap-up show.
Right. Well, he's off the wrap-up show permanently. That's over. I don't want him on there anymore. Fuck him.
All right, JD, you're in.
No. Wrap-up show gone.
That's a shame.
Yep, too bad. Believe me, I've heard him on the wrap-up show. Who gives a shit? Honestly, it takes up a lot of time. But he's fucking nonsense. I don't like it when he's on there. I don't want to hear it.
But Benji, I'm not piling on you, but Howard does bring up the point about getting here earlier You know, you've been cutting it close now for the last month.
Yeah, Gary says to me every morning, gee, look what Benji's doing now. Like, you've been coming in like 2 minutes before the show starts.
Actually, Jason's the one who really watches.
Right.
But yeah, we see, and Howard's right in a way. You know, you could be here a quarter to and looking through the paper, but you cut it so close that you're bound to lose at some point.
No, it had nothing to do with what happened today.
So why were you? Well, I don't know. That's up to you whether you want to ask.
Was it really an alarm thing, or was it something else?
It was really an alarm. And
I can't believe that you would hit
he hits the snooze button.
But no,
I never have hit a snooze button ever.
I find that hard to believe.
But Benji, it does have something to do with it because your alarm is clearly set for a time that doesn't give you any room for error.
No, it does. It does.
And that's bullshit too. Like, you know what? Just set your alarm and get up. Stop with the snooze. No, I'll give it 5 minutes and so I can go back to bed. No, so then get up at the time you think you should get up and get yourself out. As soon as that alarm goes off, bam, I'm out of bed. That's it. I'm
First thing you do is you sit up.
The first thing I do is I sit up and I moan. I moan for 5 seconds and I go,
put your feet on
the floor. And I go, oh, shit, what am I doing? I fucking hate this. And I bitch and I moan and then, you know, and then I go.
That's your ritual.
That's it. I know what it is, but I do it and I wash up. Then I get resentful. Beth was out last night having fun and I wasn't. And you know, blah, 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 blah. And I go through all the fucking emotion and pain of getting up that time in the morning. I just do it. It's my job. I have an obligation to Sirius Satellite Radio, who pays my bill. And you have an obligation to me.
I think
I respect Sirius. You don't respect me.
I really think the quietest...
If I showed up an hour late, they'd probably still put up with me. I could get away with it. You can't.
I know. I think the quietest, simplest way... If I give $1,000...
Oh, come on.
No, I'm serious, Howard.
I don't want your $1,000 fucking dollars.
No, I know you don't. It's me.
I don't want to see you paying $1,000.
Well, we could put it away.
How about fucking $50,000, asshole? How's that? I'm down with that.
Okay.
$50,000 fucking dollars when you're late.
All right, unless it's...
You got $50,000? No.
Yes.
No, you don't.
All right.
You don't have a goddamn dime to your name.
I would put it in escrow.
Escrow.
And unless
then do it. Then do it. Put $50,000 in escrow. Tell Gary where it is.
Okay.
And then when you're late again, the $50,000 is released.
It's like a bail bond.
I would do that, right. But as long as we agree that, like, if something...
And I want it to go to JD.
If something...
Because he deserves it.
I would do that as long as we agree if something unreasonable happens.
No. Just be here on time.
Well, Howard, someone could then try to sabotage me to make it late.
Who could do that? Who's going to sit and do that? Who's going to do that?
People can do this.
How can I...
The only person sabotaging you, Benji, is Benji.
All right. Who's going to be sabotaging you?
Well, you don't think that could happen? It could.
All right. Here's your punishment. Put $50,000. Put your money where your mouth is. Put $50,000. Get that set up next week. Don't bother me with it. Tell Gary where it is.
All right.
Gary, check out the legality of it.
I'll ask if.
And I want it to go to JD when you're late.
Okay. Can I set up if something, and if you can be, or Gary can be the determination if something.
Right. Yeah, if you get mugged on the way, yeah. If you get hit by a car, we'll excuse your $50,000.
Yeah, but what if he starts doing shit to himself to give him an alibi?
I was going to say, he'd be the one who'd throw himself in front of a car.
I was hit in the head by a Haitian.
Yeah. Let's see. Put your money where your mouth is.
I was attacked by a French journalist.
$1,000. $50,000.
I'll do that.
Right in JD's pocket. All right. There's your punishment. Gary, do you understand what has to be looked into?
Yes, I do. Now, I have to get lawyers involved and everything, but I will take care of it.
Take care of it. Sirius got a team of lawyers. They sit around all day and do nothing. Except look at my contract.
I don't know if that's legal on a job. You can't get the serious
I don't even think I get those exactly. I can't get them involved.
What do you mean I can't get them involved?
Because this is not legal on a job for an employee to have an escrow account, blah, blah,
and where did Benji get $50,000? That's what I want to know.
Oh, and I would go to the point to say that the serious lawyers would probably suggest that we not get involved in it.
Oh.
But we,
Well, there. So much for that.
It is. It's weird.
It is weird.
I don't think it would be illegal.
I don't either. I don't see why that's illegal.
I don't think an employer can do that.
I'll tell you what. None of us, this goes back to my discussion yesterday.
About lawyer.
How we're always playing lawyer and our rights and what we have a right to do. I have a feeling that this is perfectly legal.
You can find a way around anything.
It's legal for people to have these transactions among themselves. I don't know that a corporation
Well, let me ask you a question. If Benji's willing to put up $50,000, then why doesn't he just put up his job? In other words, if he's late again, he really is fired.
He has to quit.
That's worth more than $50,000. It's certainly more important.
Yeah, that's true. How about this? If you're late, you don't come in and never show your face here again. Just be gone. How's that? And don't come in here, and let's not go through this. Don't show up, because I don't have the balls to fire you. I admit it. I have a heart for you. I don't know why. All right, I guess you're getting another chance. But would you agree to that, Benji? If you are late, just don't show up and never show up again. I never have to see you again, okay? Agreed?
No.
Why?
Well,
because he's planning to be late again.
No, I'm not.
If you are late, short of getting hit by a truck, just agree not to come in.
Howard, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why are you asking this?
Because he's got to do it. In other words, he could walk in.
Instead of asking him, why aren't you telling him?
But why aren't you producing and you tell him?
Okay, Benji.
I said I can't do it.
Okay, so we've all been down this road more than a lot of times. And for whatever reason you're late, I don't understand. And there could be 1,000 different reasons. But we're certainly at the point where if it were IBM or any other company, it wouldn't be tolerated anymore. So Howard's saying to you, if you're late again, it really is done.
By the way, the Sharks are circling. I see Tim's out there, and he wants to fire Benji right now. He wants to come in and fire him.
You know who you should get in there? You know who should get in there? You know Evan that works for us?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you should have heard him fucking yelling while he was laying the cable for Benji saying, he's like, I get up at fucking 3 o'clock every day. Fucking fire him.
That guy, Evan, is a godsend. The best engineer. This guy, this guy is here before, I think even before JD. He's a gem. And if we leave here, I'm bringing him with me. He's coming with me. I'm going to do my best to get him. You're coming with me. I know about you. Trust me. I keep my eye on you. Don't think you go unnoticed around here. I don't know if this company appreciates you, but I do.
No, they treat me all right. They do. Oh, where's Benji?
Right over there.
He's hiding.
Benji, here. Seriously, man, this is the problem I got with you. I get up, and this is my job, so I'm not complaining, but this is the reality, because I choose to be here, and I choose this for my life to support my family. My alarm clock goes off at 1:50 every morning.
1:50?
So I can get here, even if the train's late, or find another means to be here by 3 a.m., so I check every single piece of equipment.
And by the way, you have no idea how I appreciate that. I don't know what I'd do without you.
No, I do.
He checks every fucking piece of equipment. I never get to thank him every day.
You don't have to, though. That's my job. You know?
I know, but I just really appreciate you.
Thank you.
This is a guy, he's an unsung hero of the Howard Stern Show. If you're a fan of the show, this guy, Evan, he checks, he's here diligently checking through everything. Works his balls off.
And you live, 8 blocks away?
Right.
Or within, walking distance.
Answer
you can have
him.
5 alarms, Benji, man. I just don't understand this. You know how many people seriously would take, for 20% of what you do, you go off the street and someone would say, here, you can work on the Howard Stern Show or even work here at Sirius for $25,000, $30,000.
Do you work Fridays?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Well,
because he decided. He didn't even check with me.
Well, he's lucky. That's good for him.
Right.
I mean,
he doesn't work
he
Fridays.
Negotiated that. I'm not jealous, but you know what? The only thing
he didn't negotiate anything. He just took it for himself. Made a land grab.
I just don't get it. Anyone would be here on time if they said, "Here's an opportunity of your life." Not even for the show, for almost any job in this economy, they'd be here.
You hear what he's saying to you?
But it comes off to me, Benji, you think it's a joke.
Yeah.
That you can't even make a promise. So if I do it one more time.
Forget it, Evan.
Let me fire him. I'll fire him.
Fire his ass.
You're fired.
There you go.
Get Ronnie. Escort him out of the building. Annoys me. It really does. It's a lack.
I should have made you producer.
Just a lack of work ethic. That's what it is to me.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying that he's not good at what he does.
Right.
It's disrespectful to everybody. I mean, even at the time when we had an issue with the studio being cleaned.
Right.
You were the first one. You said, it's going to stop. That's it. And from day one, we go, keep the studio clean. It's just respect.
Right.
It's the same thing. You're stealing money, man. That's what it is.
Thank you. Thank you. Look at this guy. Top fucking guy. Love that guy. I love Evan. You don't even know his name, and I do.
Excuse me? I know Evan very well. Probably knew his name before you did.
Probably did.
You just learned it.
No, I know Evan.
You learned it when Gary described him.
No. I really know Evan. I went out of my way to know Evan. I see how this guy. I see that he's here every morning. I don't even know.
He's amazing.
He's amazing. I know Evan. Stop it. All right, I'm worn out. I got to take a break.
Well, what are we doing?
I don't know. I don't have an answer. You know what it is? I am called on to have answers about everything here.
Well, like I said, you are Solomon.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Not in this.
Split Benji in half. That's
Oh, if I could, I would. If it was legal, I would. I'd take an axe and chop him right through the right in half.
I would agree to that.
Yeah. Well, you should feel somewhat shitty
Well,
about
Benji,
yourself.
don't you think you should take yourself out of the studio?
Yeah. Why don't you go right in the other room and let me calm down? I don't want to look at you today, okay? Because it's too distracting. The TV crew has set up something for you, okay? Can you leave?
If that's what you want me to do.
Yeah, please leave. And go right somewhere else. Go have a good time. You might be happier out there. You won't have to look at me.
I love looking at you.
No.
I
It's
do
inspiring to look at you.
Shut up.
No, it is. It is, because I can see what you're doing. When you laugh, it's very inspiring.
Well, you needed that for your job, but you didn't take care of it. Get out. What I think we should say is that Benji's barred from the building if he ever comes in late again.
Right. That's it. Robin hit it on the head. You're barred from the building if you come in late again. Ronnie, take away his card. If he's ever late again, you bar him from the building, okay? You hear what I'm saying?
No, I didn't hear you. Hold on.
All right. If he's late again, bar him from the building. He's not allowed in.
All right.
Don't allow him into my studio. He's not allowed into the work.
All right.
That way he's firing himself.
That's why he's firing himself.
You know,
I don't have to pull the trigger.
You know, I don't want to contradict you or anything, but, you know, your problem is?
What?
You make a joke at everything with him.
I'm not making a joke now.
But he thinks it is.
I know.
He thinks it's a bit.
That's why you're going to bar him from the building.
That's why you have no sense of humor. You're a complete bore, and that's why I like you. And that's a compliment. And you'll get no higher compliment than that. If you're going to do security, I don't want him in the building.
Okay.
If you see that he's late, you lock him out.
That's no problem.
All right, thank you.
You know?
And am I joking? No.
No. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Thank you for being like a wall, having the personality of a wall. I love it. And I mean that as a high compliment. Right? Am I right about him?
That's his job. He's the thin blue line.
That's right. Thin blue line. Thank you. It's another guy I got to keep my eye on. But I'll tell you one thing about Ronnie. Never
He's on
late.
time.
This fucking guy. He's another guy gets up at 3 in the morning.
9/11?
Right.
Snow, rain,
9/11.
sleet.
He didn't run out of the room. He stayed there with me.
But he also got you to work the next day.
Absolutely.
How he did that, nobody knows.
He's terrific. He's got a work ethic like a Bolshevik.
Whatever that means.
Means he's a hardy, gung-ho guy. The Bolsheviks love to kill the Jews. They were at their job early in the morning. All right, Benji, go right from another room, please. Pick up your stuff and leave. You've wasted everyone's time. Shame on you. Thank you. I can't fire you. I don't have the heart. So you're firing yourself next time you're late, okay? But yeah, you're firing right there. You're firing yourself the next time you're late. I don't have anything to do with it. You're going to be barred from the building. How's that? Okay? You understand, right? And that way we don't have to see each other and we're done. That's it. It's over. The party's over. It was good working with you. I'll say in advance because I don't believe you can be here on time. I loved working with you. I think you're a talented human being. I wish you the best of luck working for whoever it is you work for next. I'm sure they'll be much more understanding of your quirks.
For a long time, I was fucking up and waiting till the last minute, and I thought that was okay. And I understand that's why being late became a huge thing.
It disrupts me. It's wasting an hour and 15 minutes of my show. People are waiting for comedy. This ain't funny.
All right.
We're beyond this conversation, Benji. He just asked you, do you understand what happens next time you're you're late?
You get it, right?
I think the reality of it is I've been late three or four times a year.
Oh, here we go.
Get up, turn off his mic.
And I think I understand you being angry. I would get tremendously angry too.
Right.
And I think but I do think that.
What is it, Gary?
I'm being really serious, Benji, and I'm not joking around. You know that I like you. But this is fucking insane. And I'll tell you why. Because we made it really clear last time that you were cutting it close and be here by 5:45 at the latest, which you were, and you were reading the paper and everything. And then all of a sudden 5:45 became 5:50, 5:55, 5:59 and a half, 6:01.
And Gary even came to me, and I said to him, you know what? Benji's here on time. I can't tell him how close he's going to cut it.
But
why would you when you've been fucking told?
I'm saying that today had nothing to do with cutting.
It doesn't matter because you put yourself in this position by all the. Hold on.
Gary,
You put yourself in this position by all the bullshit before.
No, I really,
so if today's a fuck up, then it's tough.
If today was the first time you fucked up, it'd be one thing. You just keep doing it over and over again to me. All right, listen. Do you understand what's going to happen? If you're late again, Ronnie will take away your card, lock you out of the building, and I don't have to see you. The problem is I have trouble firing you, so you will fire yourself in essence, okay? It takes all the onus off of me. Do you understand that? I'm not asking if you approve of it. I'm saying, do you understand it?
I understand it.
Okay, we're done. All right. Now, do me a favor. Go right from the other room, and then on Monday, come in here on time and write. I'm going to try and forget about this. Don't bother me with this off the air. It embarrasses me. I don't want to ever hear about it. Go right from the other room today, and then on Monday, you can return in here, and when you're late, Ronnie will just take care of you. I'll have nothing to do with it. I won't even know. I'll just say, oh, Benji's gone. That'll be it. I never fired you. I never have to have that on my conscience. Okay? Thank you.
Could you say, like, the same thing, like, if there's some sort of, like, someone fucking with me?
Just don't be late. No. Don't be late.
I'm telling you, I'll have so much anxiety that I will never be able to get to sleep.
Good.
All right.
Now you're talking. That's the anxiety I feel every day about this show. My wife was out last night. I wanted to be with her so bad. I missed out. I had such anxiety, I couldn't fucking sleep because I wanted what I wanted, and I had to sit there and wrestle with that. It's called work. I sat in that bed, and I said to myself, I have to be responsible. Sirius pays me money. I'm not a free spirit. I got to make a living. This is what I go through every night. You know, I had to tear myself away from my daughter. She was in the middle of something that I was watching, and I had to do it because I had to get to work. I had to explain to her, Daddy has to work. It's number one. I got to do it. All right. Thank you. Don't be late. You're causing a problem at work. Don't be late. Thank you. Don't be late. Simple. If this had been the first time you were late, it wouldn't even be an issue. All right, you had a problem. We get it. If Evan is late tomorrow, I understand. The guy's here on time every day. Same with JD. You're just a problem, and you want to work in the studio, so I see you being late.
I get it. And
don't work in the studio.
I'm saying if it's happened like 3 or 4 times a year.
Right. I understand that. All right, next time you're late, you understand. Gary read you the rules. Thank you. Please go right in the other room. I'm uncomfortable.
I can make the argument that you've been late every day since Howard told you last time, except for a week, because he said be here by 5:45. I can make that argument.
Well, I didn't. All right. Listen, we're done with this. Goodbye. We'll see you on Monday in the studio.
If you make it.
If you make it. Good luck. If you have to stay up all weekend to get here Monday, do it. That's my recommendation to you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do with you. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. I'm wasting time again. It's 7:18 now. The clock is ticking. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Are you leaving now?
Did you really think I was bad on the wrap-up show?
Oh, come on. Don't make jokes.
No, I'm not.
You're not on the wrap-up show anymore. You're banned from that for life. For life.
Do you really think I was bad on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're awful.
All right.
No, I never thought you were bad on it. I had no problem with you being on I had no problem with you being on there. I thought you were fine. I thought you added something to it. Otherwise, I would have thrown you right out of there. I listened to that wrap-up show. You think I'm going to put something shitty on? If you were ruining it, I'd get you off there. I told you I don't have a problem with your work. You're fucking up in the stupidest way you can fuck up. All right. We're done with it. Robin, he won't leave.
I know. This is what I notice about him, too.
Go. Seriously.
He doesn't have the ability to end your torture. He could care less how you feel.
No. I really have fun things to do this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Benji. All right, there he goes. He's going to write from another room. See how that goes. Somehow I got through an hour and 19 minutes without him writing me anything. I'll figure it out. The same with Jackie. Jackie told me, we need each other. He think I couldn't get through a show.
Breaking up the Beatles.
You could take everything. You could put me in a vacuum cleaner. I can still do a show.
A vacuum cleaner?
A vacuum cleaner. Not a vacuum. A vacuum cleaner. Stick me in there. I'll do a show. I can do a show from anywhere by myself. I don't need Benji to do a radio show. It's nice. It's a luxury to have another guy thinking, but it is not necessary. I don't need it. That's the other thing that's not in the equation here. He thinks, what am I going to fall apart without him? What does he write, 10, 20 lines a show? That's great, and they're great. It's great. He's a good, talented guy. Wouldn't be here if he wasn't. That's not the issue. I have no problem with his work. I wish this didn't bother me so much.
I can see why it bothers you.
It feels disrespectful to me.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you have to come in on time? Why does anyone have to come in on time? And believe me, it is a bugaboo of mine because I hate getting up this time in the morning. And I figure if I got to do it, all my guys got to do it too.
But it is, we're all responsible to and for each other.
Right. Tell him that's the setup. I'm sorry. I just got a note. Benji's complaining about his setup in the office.
Stop it. You have got to be kidding me.
He came to me and he said, hey, listen, it's not optimum setup in the sense that, like, there's people around and it's a little bit loud. He said, could he work from the green room? And I was like, this is what I have for today on this notice. This is what I have. If I had a month to do it or a week to do it, I'd put you in a better setup, but this is what I have.
People spend entirely too much time explaining things to him.
So he sort of gave me I can't work. And I was like, well, fucking work or don't work, because that's what you got.
He could leave.
He can go. It's up to him. I have no other place for him.
What's him? And the guy's totally disrupted everything back here. He's got everybody, taking them off their game, their usual jobs, to accommodate them.
I like when Tim's upset. How'd that birthday go? You know why he couldn't go out to a birthday dinner? He was souping.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was doing
I think he's afraid to tell you. I heard you were souping on your birthday.
I was.
Dude, how about just eating normally, and then you wouldn't have to soup?
Well, I got off the beaten path during the summer months.
Right.
So.
I know. He was over my house. I never saw a guy eat so much. I said, is this really Robin's plan? No, I mixed. He goes, he was doing your plan.
But he was eating everything else, too.
But augmenting it with everything else.
Modifying it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he would do your thing.
That's not a good modification.
He had the green juice. He goes, I do the green drink. I go, you do? He goes, yeah. He goes, I get my vegetables. I get all that. I go, but why are you blowing up to the size of a balloon? And he said, well, I'm doing everything else.
I put on 25 pounds.
You still got your thin clothes, or did you have to go up?
I had to go up a notch.
Right.
I went from 32 to a 34 to a 36.
There was a certain point where it got very funny because you were still squeezing into those thin clothes.
Yeah.
He had these stiletto jeans, and you'd actually see camel toe. It was unbelievable.
That must have been painful.
Oh, God. So anyway, they're accommodating Benji.
I know.
So first of all, you're too loyal of a guy. You're beyond. And I mean that sincerely. And the other thing is that you enable him by allowing him to stay. And I think that,
But you know what? There should be, if somebody has any kind of work ethic, any kind of respect, any kind of feeling for the person who's made all these allowances for them, they would handle themselves.
My point exactly.
But here's the thing.
And he won't do that. Even to hear Howard say, I can't look at you today. He sat there until he was thrown out. Right. Then he goes out there and he makes a big hubbub about this isn't the optimum work conditions. Well, the optimum work conditions were in here where he should have been at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No. It's funny when you talk about, being in radio, moving around and this and that and I just look at what I've been through, and everybody in this room has been through it. You've moved around everywhere. You've done everything. You've made huge sacrifices, and most of these guys that start with a show start at the pinnacle of broadcast.
That's the problem.
And they don't understand what it takes in order to get here. You don't see it. It's like Tiger Woods. Here's a golfer. You watch him on television, and you think, man, that looks easy. You don't see all the practice. You don't see all the sacrifice. You don't see
the women.
All the women, the hotel. But you know what I'm saying. And,
well, no, you're right.
And these guys get here, and they take it for granted. They think this is how it is. And radio today sucks. That's why this is such a great place to be, because we're able to create. It's a freewheeling kind of place.
It's not like that all over the place. Exactly. I was even reading about this Lady Gaga. She's nuts, but I saw the effort she put into getting to the point that she's in. I mean, every day practicing, begging people to put her in a club in front of 2 people to sing. There's a certain process. In a sense, this kid has sidestepped that process. He doesn't know what it's like to try to work.
But yesterday was my birthday. Yeah, I would rather be here all day doing this than doing anything else.
Well, good, because I was about to fire you.
But that's how I feel, and I'm just so grateful to be here every day and to do what we're doing.
Right.
It's an amazing opportunity.
Agreed.
So, and for him to do that, and the thing is, you enable him though by allowing him to keep coming back.
His own hands.
Exactly.
He
which
doesn't
is
have
great.
the pride it would take to walk out himself and say, I can't do the job. So now he'll just get barred from the building if he doesn't make it.
But it becomes shtick in his head.
I know.
Well, he'll be sticking it up out on the street.
Right. Now Robin has issued what's going to happen, and I agree with it.
So enough.
There's Benji. He's at his desk right now.
He won't be able to write you anything until the break hour. We have to go during the break and reconnect some wires. And
well, who's doing anything but talking about him?
Yeah.
I know, but...
And then it disrupts the show.
Right.
And it disrupts back there. It takes everyone off their normal game in order to accommodate him.
I think Evan wants to take a wire and strangle him. Evan has to set that up.
Poor Evan now is working to set him up with a special setup.
All right, I'm going to go back to my juice in my office.
All right. Good luck.
I'm souping. I'm doing my detox thing.
All right. Bill, go ahead. What's on the air? And then you're on the air, and then it's an hour and a half. I got to take a break. I got to catch up. Go ahead.
Morning, Howard.
Morning.
I think Benji's just a little weird, kind of like I am. He likes to walk down the street, maybe think of what he wants to say on the way to the show, and maybe he's late.
Oh, he ain't walking. He's sprinting. He's always late. I'm telling you, Bill. Listen, I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm the guy who's got to deal with it. I mean, I could let it ride, and I could, ignore it, but it was... I mean, I ignore so much. I mean, I'm only asking for 4 hours a day. Whatever it is, 4.5 hours, 5 hours sometimes, and that's it. Sit in here. If you think of something funny, great. If you don't, no pressure. Don't worry about it. I won't bust your balls. I mean, I'm not asking... I mean, if I make it any simpler, I'm a sap.
But I think the streets of Manhattan and wandering the way he does, it gives him ideas. I think it helps him.
Yeah, well, he's got to wander so he's here on time. Benji wants to come in and talk to me for a minute.
Oh, really?
But I really want to go. It's late. All right, real quick, Benji, let's have some resolution on this. He doesn't work in here anymore. He works outside our office. He works outside the studio.
Where is he?
He works by the interns.
Okay.
Yes, Benji, what can I do for you?
I'm really, really sorry about being late, but I think there's a misunderstanding. It's not... There was a time that I used to say, oh, fuck, as long as I get here by the song's going on, I'll be fine. That's fine. You made it clear you didn't like that, and I still took a lot. I still fucked up.
What do you want from me? What is this? What are you talking about?
It was an unconscious thing.
It's conscious. No, everything is conscious.
That
Benji.
might be true on a deep level, but
there's no deep level. I just told you everything you have under your control. I can't control you. This is all you.
But I'm saying, I've timed everything out. I've timed it out.
No, you haven't.
I swear,
you're timing it too close.
No. But this wasn't about being. This wasn't about.
What do you want from me? Well, I don't know. What are you saying?
I'm saying. I've really tried to take all measures, and I overslept.
So you can't.
It wasn't.
So it's impossible for you to be here on time.
I'm saying in the last 2 years, if I've been late 3 or 4 times in the year, 98% of the time I've been on time. I don't want to ever be late, but it's not. This wasn't.
Benji, I need you here on time every day.
I understand, but I'm just saying this wasn't.
All I hear is excuses.
But
you haven't learned your lesson.
It's not. I didn't oversleep today because of resentment. I didn't oversleep to
All right, whatever. You are oversleeping, and I'm the guy who's got to deal with it.
But what I'm saying is,
not Robin, not Fred. I have to deal with it.
I set it up to wake up at 5, and it wasn't conscious. Fuck them. I'll
okay. Fair enough. It's okay. So what do you want me to do now?
I don't want to be known for that. I think I did pretty well today writing.
Yeah, in fact, you did a better job. You used to sit out there all the time.
I don't. That might be true, might not. I don't know. But I think that's what I would want. I want.
All right. So what do you want me to? What is this about? I don't understand what you're saying. Do you understand what he's saying?
No, I have no idea why he's in here.
What are you doing in here? What are you telling me?
I don't want to be under threat of being fired if I'm ever late again.
You are.
Okay.
So we can't change that. That's it. Because you forced me to do it. It's not my fault. It's yours.
I think I think I do a good job.
I never said you did a bad job.
Okay.
I've never told you your work is bad. I told you your work is good. I told you I need you here on time. You distract me because you work in this studio. How about this? You could be late all you want. Just sit out there. Don't sit in my studio. I don't want to see you coming in late. I can't. It distracts me. This is what I've told you. I can't deal with it.
I want to be able to be on the wrap-up show. I want to be a part of.
You're not going to. You're off the wrap-up show. If you wanted that, you had it, and you blew it.
I'm saying,
I've given that to you 1,000,000 times, and you keep pissing on me, so it's gone. Forget the wrap-up show. It's over. You're never on there again. It's over. What else do you want? Well, tell me what else you want. There's a perfect time to be asking for it. And I want to get the fuck out of here. And you've just totally blown me away for the entire morning.
Well, I mean, you guys have presented it as if I've intentionally have been.
I don't care what it is.
All right.
All I know is you're late, and I have to deal with it.
Okay.
I'm not a psychiatrist. You just work here. It shouldn't be my job to have to worry about you and why you do things. Your motivation is irrelevant to me. You're late. This isn't what I had in mind when he asked to come in the studio.
No.
I thought he was going to come in and say, look, man, I'm just fucking sorry, and I'm never going to be late again.
I am sorry.
And then I would have said, hey, Benji, sit down in your chair and let's get back to work, and then let's do it.
I am.
Yeah, all you got is excuses, dude.
No.
I don't need your excuses.
Well,
just be here on time.
I am sorry.
That's it. You're sorry? Okay, it's apology accepted.
You don't know how embarrassed I am. You don't know, like I don't want to be known for that. Well,
then be on time.
But, Howard, I'm saying that I have, as far as...
Be on time.
I know, Howard, but what I'm saying is I might have a problem that is... I'm trying everything that I know of. I really...
Try an alarm clock.
I do. I'm not kidding around.
Yes, you are. I don't understand what you're telling me. You're telling me now you're in here today telling me you're going to be late again.
What I'm saying is...
Don't be late, Benji. Simple. We got no problem. If you're late, you're fired. That's it. And I'm not firing you. Ronnie's going to take away your fucking key and you're never getting in here again. And it's the last I'll see you. Because I don't have the balls to fire you. It's too upsetting to me. I'm upset. And Howard TV has stopped buying you breakfast effective this morning. That's gone too. Breakfast gone.
I understand that.
Good.
I mean, again, I don't think I am really...
All I'm hearing from you now is I plan on being late again.
No, I don't.
That's what you're saying. You're saying, Howard, I'm going to be late again.
I don't.
Just tell me you're not going to be late and I'm fine.
But I had that attention 4 months ago, and it's happened. Well, so I don't know. You
don't know if you're going to be late.
Is there anything?
You need to go work at another place and see what real life is like, dude. You'd have no fucking concept. I've never been late for an air shift in my life. When I had to work, I'm talking about before I had all of you. I was alone. I worked in a small house where I would never ever leave a guy hanging after he did an all-night air shift. Never. It's not in my makeup. It just doesn't happen. I'd set 3 alarms, one across the room. It was so important to me. I was so grateful for a job.
And I am.
All right. Please, can I go? Please
leave me alone. Is there anything that you've said I'll never do again and it's happened again?
Please leave me alone. Please. Please leave me alone. I can't do this anymore. It's already 11:02, and I have no time for this. I need some time after this. Please. I don't want to be on the air till noon today. Then I'm going to really be pissed. I'm tired. I've done 5 fucking hours, and I've devoted 4 of the hours to you.
All right, well, I'd like to work out a way with you that I could be on the wrap-up show.
No.
I think that makes me better.
No, you'll never be on the wrap-up show again. No, you're off it. You're done. I'm not bullshitting you.
I know you're not. That's
because you're doing this to me. I'm not doing this. It's you. Fuck you in the wrap-up show. You're done with that. If you wanted to be on the wrap-up show, you were back on. You done it. You were on. You showed up late today.
But I'm saying it wasn't. It wasn't like a conscious thing. Like,
well, then consciously figure out how to get here on time. Another bad shit won't happen in your life. Good stuff will happen in your life. Trust me. Be on time and you got no beef with me. Have you ever had a problem with me? No. I'm the easiest fucking going guy in the world. Just don't be late. I've never busted your balls about a thing. You decided to work 4 days a week? I didn't bust your balls. You decide to work a 5-hour day? I don't bust your balls. The one thing I say, just be on time. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you stay up all night. I don't care what you do. Be on time.
I've done all those.
All right. Robin, please help me with this. Please, I'm begging you. I can't get out of this.
Benji, it's late. Go home.
Go home. Have a nice weekend. Be here on time Monday. We have no beef. Okay? Here, sit down. Sit in your chair. You don't have to sit outside anymore.
Is there any way I could work out something?
No, not today.
Right. Not today.
All right.
Not ever. Thank you.
You're not in a position to negotiate.
He's really
you
not
forced me to do this.
A guy who understands timing at all.
No, you were a guy. You have free reign here. You can do whatever you want. I couldn't give anybody more of an easy job.
I love my job. And I'm grateful. I love being part of this. I do.
All right.
And I'm really sorry. It's like
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I'm sorry it's come down to this as well. And please let's avoid here. Sit in your chair. You don't have to sit outside anymore. Go ahead. There you go. There's no problem. You're going to be on time, and that's it. Oh, hey, Bubba. I got such
Bubba's
a Bubba's on the phone. I got such a situation.
He would have fired Benji.
Absolutely. Well, Bubba gives me advice every once in a while.
Oh, does he?
Very hillbilly barbaric advice. He just needs to get his ass kicked, and he needs to come down to Bubba's man camp, and I'll have him dub him tapes and raking rocks like all my interns do, and I'll beat his ass if he's late.
You're a much better boss than I am.
He goes to corporal punishment.
Like, Bubba has written me personal emails about this kind of stuff, and he says, look, I'm not overstepping my boundaries by telling you if you want to know how I handle things.
I mean, you got to start. I have a wiffle ball bat, and I'll hit somebody right in the head.
Yeah, he will.
Right.
Bubba almost yesterday, if you were listening to his show, was going to burn a Koran on the air.
Well, no, I'm not. I don't condone that in any way, shape, or form.
It sounds like you wanted to.
Gene Lasker has decided to do that, and I said, listen, do not wear a Bubba Army shirt while you do that. Don't do any of that. I cannot do any of that because, as Americans, we're a bunch of pussies now, and, we get censored, and, the Comedy Central censored things about Muslims, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, Bubba was saying, everyone's now afraid to say anything they feel because, now you can't say anything. We have an enemy out there. You can't even say anything bad about them.
That's right. We don't even have any good names for our enemy these days.
I'll tell you what, Benji. You should go. I might send you down to work for Bubba for a couple of days.
Bubba Boot Camp. How
Bubba
about
Boot
that?
Camp. Because you remember when he had Brent in the fetal position crying? And Brent's a tough fucking guy. He served in the military.
I'll have Benji none of this excuse bullshit. Man up, say, listen, I was late, I'm a fuckhead, and it won't happen again. None of this it coulda, shoulda, woulda, I got some mental problems. If you're not strong enough mentally to fucking be here, kid, get out. See you later, buddy. I don't have writers. Nobody writes my shit. We'll have you doing some cool shit.
Yeah, Bubba doesn't even use a writer.
He'll put you in front of that shit hits the fan.
Yeah, he'll have you naked and fucking shit all over you.
He needs a good.
He'll drop loads on you.
He needs a big. You know what? Benji needs a good ball shocking. That will get him right where he needs to be. Benj.
Boy, I would love that.
Bubba,
man.
You said, to be honest, I think to say I'll never be late again, that's my intention is never to be late.
Hey, Benji, don't get mad at me. I know you're going to motherfuck me on the wrap-up show, but everything...
he ain't going to be on the wrap-up show. Don't worry about it. I took that away.
Everything with you is so sticky. Why don't you just fucking man up and say I'm a lazy degenerate. I'm fucking making a ton of money working for Howard Stern, and I'm fucking up right now, and I need to get my shit together instead of this sticky, fly-by-night, coulda, woulda, shoulda bullshit. Be a man. Look at Fred fucking Norris. That's a man's man,
right,
bitch.
He is a man. Why don't you talk to Fred about it? In fact, Fred, do me a favor. I'm putting you in charge of him.
You know what? You can't talk to him. It's pretty evident that he doesn't get it.
Bubba's right. I need to assign you to him.
The fact that this guy
mentor him.
He'll always come up with an excuse.
Bubba,
I got it. Listen.
But Bubba, he's saying I'm doing shtick would be saying like...
No, you're doing a shtick. He knows the difference. Believe me.
When I was in Las Vegas and we were eating dinner that one time with Goldstein and all this, it was a big fucking whodunit, shtick fest. What you're going to have? You're the last guy to order.
Right. I've been there with him too. I took him to dinner, or actually, I think Robin. No, I took him to dinner. Yeah. And he sat there and he didn't know what to order. He was late for the dinner.
I was worried about what we were going to eat because we were supposed to go to an orgy that night.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't know what you got till it's gone, Benji. You don't know how fucking tough this industry is when you don't have a job, and you have things so good right now. You have things so fucking good right now. You're just a little fucking sticky bitch that needs his ass kicked is what he needs.
Boy, oh boy.
I think he'd like that, though.
Bubba, I love your manliness. I do. I love it.
You're going to hit him with a wiffle ball.
I want to hit Benji with a bat so bad.
I think deep down he'd like that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, he likes physical. He likes corporal punishment.
I think he would like that.
I'm just not saying.
I want you to fly up here and hit him with a bat.
Oh, I would pay a lot of money just to have Benji and a Bubba gone for about just a little bit.
Boy.
Would Benji allow himself to be hit with a
No,
wiffle
I'm not
ball?
allowing violence. All right, Bubba, thank you very much. You've straightened me out.
I'm sorry for coming across, rough around the edges. I'm sorry about that. I had to participate. I don't like calling you up. I know you're trying to get out of there. I'm sorry for taking your day up.
No problem.
Got to get a fucking ass kicked.
Thank you, Bubba.
Bye, guys.
That's Bubba the Love Sponge, who really knows how to handle his staff.
Thanks, Bubba.
I think he's up on charges, the three of us. All right, Benji, listen. This is it. I don't want to talk about it off the air. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just be on time. That's it. Okay, goodbye.
I'll go
We're
back
done.
out there for the rest of the show so I can...
No, stay right there.
I think they have to change the hookup.
Oh, I don't care. Whatever it is. Whatever you got to do. Thank you, Benji, for being on time today. Makes it so much easier when I can just start the show without having a tantrum for an hour and a half. I did call Benji to
over the weekend?
Yes, to tell him that I apologize for my tantrum because it's not the way I should handle things. I should be able to just say, look, get out of here, and that's it.
That would have been a better way of handling it.
Yeah, it's not. I tend to blow up. I get very frustrated.
Well, there's no... I don't know why you feel you need to apologize.
Because I made a lot of personal attack on him. And not that it's not true. It's just... I shouldn't say it.
You're going to ruin the apology now.
No. We had a little talk. Right, Benji?
Yeah, it was a real surprise, and it was very nice of you to do that.
Good.
And I'm very sorry that I was the catalyst of everything that happened.
Right. Well, we're on track now.
What happened? Did you go to your psychiatrist and have a whole talk about this?
No
or
psychiatrist.
Something came to you?
No, I was just thinking about it, and, while it's a very odd job that we have, and especially me, because we're on here making radio, and I let it all fly. But also, there are human beings involved, so...
You felt that you had said things that might hurt Benji?
Well, I knew he took it hard. And it's true he was late, and we've had this discussion, and I'm frustrated because I don't know what to do about it, and it would break my heart to fire the guy. So I didn't know what to do about it, and Jimmy Kimmel was even sending me notes saying, Benji should be fined $100, and it goes up each time he's late, and then the money goes to the person he hates the most. Something like that. So, like, if the fifth time he's late, it's on $500 and $600. I was reading all this.
That's ridiculous.
I just said, I'm not going to do it.
It's funny.
The guy's a grown man.
It's not effective.
Right. Yeah. Well, he was trying to come up with a solution. Right. So...
Did you come up with a solution?
No, I decided it's his personal responsibility, and he gets locked out when he's not here.
So that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. But I shouldn't have to carry on like a lunatic. I mean, part of it's the theater of being on radio, but also part of it's just genuine reaction. I mean, I get crazy from it. It makes me nuts. It's a bugaboo of mine.
Well, where is his personal responsibility in that?
Well, he has a personal responsibility in that he has to be on time, and, it wasn't created out of whole cloth. You didn't just erupt at him. I was surprised that guys like Scott DePace, a Republican, was sitting there and saying how we should impose a different set time for him to come in at 5:30, and this. And Republicans are all about this personal responsibility thing, that you have to take personal responsibility.
Well, that's the problem with these conservatives. It applies to everybody but them.
Right.
If you know somebody, then the rules are different. Like, Rush Limbaugh was very much against drug takers until it was exposed that he was one, and then he wanted different treatment.
So anyway, I'm just going to calmly say that, hey, you're late, you're done. And then Ronnie has the lockout card, and that's it. So that's it. I have to learn to be calm. Although
if you're not calm, it's ridiculous to act it because that causes you stress.
Right. Well, I had a lot of stress. I'll tell you that. Stressed me out. The show did stress me out on Thursday. I was worn out.
In every way. First you had your eruption, then you had stress about your eruption.
Yeah. I had a lot of stress. Wasn't fun. Wasn't fun.
Have you put it behind you now?
Yes.
It's not funny. It's not fun.
Howard apologized to Benji for not being calm when discussing his tardiness last week. I guess that happened over the weekend.
Yeah, actually, Howard and I spoke about that, too, at one point, because I had some conversations with Benji as well. But I get what Howard was going for. He didn't apologize to Benji for what happened. He apologized to him. He went to some personal places.
So it's not what he said, it's how he said it? Is it one of those?
No, it might have been some of the things he said. It's like, hey, I'm mad at you for being late, and I should address that, but I don't have to call you a fat fuck with a blotchy face and all that other stuff. Of course, I've never received that call, but that's it.
And the same rules apply? If he shows up late, he's locked out?
I don't know what the rules are anymore.
Go back to Benji. Something I think Lisa did it in her news, which I thought was very, very interesting, and Howard kind of glossed over it and let it go. And Gary, I don't know if you heard it, but she revealed that Doug Goodstein will still be buying Benji breakfast even though it was specifically said last week, that's one of the things he loses. He can't be on wrap-up anymore. If he comes back and he's late, he's getting locked out. No more breakfast. And Howard said, well, that's really Doug's call, and sort of let that go. And I don't know, that surprised me.
Yeah, I guess Doug is being defiant. I wonder why it's so important for Doug to buy him breakfast.
Oh, well, Doug's got a bleeding heart. I mean, he's a nice guy, so that might play into it. But yeah, I don't know. In fact, I thought Howard TV wasn't supposed to be buying him breakfast all summer long. Like I thought, as the wrap-up show ban went, so did the breakfast ban. But it sounds like they've been buying him breakfast all along. So I don't know. I guess they like to keep Benji well fed.
Because a couple people asked me, would you like to have Benji on wrap-up? Of course I would. But if Howard says he's not on wrap-up, then he's not on wrap-up. Right. And it looks like Doug's saying, well, you know what? You said no breakfast, but I'm giving him breakfast.
I wonder if it's one of those things that, like, if they say that they need less money to buy breakfast, then their petty cash will be, like, cut back or something, so they need to keep Benji on the books. Is that it, Joe? You're laughing. Joe Jordan.
Well, I unfortunately have the responsibility of dealing with Benji with this breakfast stuff.
Yeah.
And when we didn't have his items, his salad and his fruit, we were probably saving about $15 a day.
Wow.
So, but he came to me this morning with cash, wanting me to order his salad with cash, knowing that he was banned, and I told him we'd wait for Doug to see what Doug's call was, and Doug ended up letting him order it.
So Doug made that call, told Benji to keep his money, and he'll take care of it.
Correct.
Huh.
Oh, well, there you go.
Interesting. We'll see if this goes anywhere. Thank you, Joe Jordan from Howard TV. Bill in North Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, hey, I wanted to add something about the Benji thing. Anytime Howard said something asked somebody about him, they always preface it with, I love Benji. He was late, blah, 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 but I love Benji. You know what I mean? And I think that when people say that, like, it goes back to that thing where Ronnie was saying that he thinks it's a bit. I think that everybody is just adding to his ego by saying, I love Benji, and that's adding to him thinking that it's a bit. You know what I mean?
No, I think that the reason why everybody says I love Benji is because we genuinely like him. So we feel like sometimes people say that when they trash someone so they just don't piss the person off. But I know we say it because we genuinely like him, and then we're about to hammer him. Like I said a couple of times, like I don't mean to pile on Benji, but because we really do like him a lot.
And also, you're dealing with I mean, you got to preface it when you go on air and say, yeah, but I think this guy I like a lot should be fired. Like, saying somebody should be fired is a pretty heavy thing, so of course you want to preface it with, you do like the guy.
The thing is, though, is that he should be fired, though, is the thing, and it's everybody sugarcoats it with that, but I love Benji thing. Benji's great, Benji's this.
But he is all those things.
Yeah. He's still great.
Just because you say he's a really good guy, Bill, doesn't mean that we think what he did was right.
I hear you. Okay.
All right, thanks, Bill. Ted, let's take a break. When we come back, more on Benji, the top 5 for the big contest, plus Miss Howard TV stops by and passes out when she sees little people. Yom Kippur reminds Howard of him being Svi growing up. Lots of stuff to talk about here on The
Wrap-Up Show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look at The Stern Show. Wrap-Up Show. Call in. 888-STERN-100. The Wrap-Up Show. Wrap-Up Show. With John Ryan and Gary Delabate.
Hey, Parker. And play back.
Hi, this is Howie Mandel, and you're listening to John Hine and Gary Gary Delabate. I can't read without my glasses, to be totally honest. Hi, this is Howie Mandel, and you're listening to John Hine and Gary Delabate on The Wrap-Up Show.
Welcome back to The Wrap-Up Show. John, Gary, Teddy, Steve, your calls, 888-STERN-100, 888-783-7610. And let's move on to Miss Howard TV today. And, well, first of all, I guess we start. How do you think she looked?
Cute, really cute.
And she had some stories to tell. One was when she talked about how her future husband got her number. Howard was, are you kidding me? Now, her future husband, I guess, was working on her parents' house and asked for somehow got the number. The dad wouldn't give it, but the mom ended up giving her the phone number.
Totally inappropriate. And the only reason why we're, saying it's not so bad is because they got married. But it's totally inappropriate. If a guy's working at my house, I wonder, did Howard delve into it more? Like, did he ask for the number after he was finished and collected his money? Did he do it in the middle of the project? Because I'd have fucking fired him.
Well, I don't think they detailed when. She did say that the dad wouldn't do it, but the mom ended up slipping her number.
I would be so creeped out by that. I really would be. And I don't have daughters, and I'd be creeped out by it. Would you?
Are you kidding me? That's crossing the line, I think. I mean, you're there to do work on the house, not to hit on my daughter.
I'd also like to know, like, the ages. Like, are we talking? Was this 10 years ago? Was she 18 and he was 25? Like, are they the same age?
That I'm not sure about. Maybe Ganji, if you're here, or Will, we can find that out.
Because if they're the same age, it's a little less creepy, but still odd.
No, it's still pretty creepy.
Yeah, I guess.
I think any way you slice it, it's pretty creepy. But she also revealed that she passes out upon seeing little people.
And that will be followed up by a return visit where I will bring little people, a doctor, and a wrestling mat for her to faint on.
Now, I guess she said she's been really freaked out by little people really since she's been, as long as she can remember. And Howard's saying, did you watch The Wizard of Oz? He was trying to figure out where that phobia would come from.
You know, I always think that these things are sort of bullshit, like if you really put them to the test, but I keep going back to that Tyra Banks show. Do you remember the Tyra Banks did that show on people's phobias?
Oh, the dolphins.
Well, one of them was a girl who was afraid of ovens. One of them was a girl who was afraid of pennies, but Tyra's thing was she was afraid of dolphins. And I thought, well, why dolphins? Why not, owls and sharks and everything else? But they took her down to the Atlantis and they threw her in that dolphin tank. Holy shit, I thought she was going to die. I mean, it was very real fear.
She faced her fear, though.
She did. She cried.
You know, JD's here. We should get him, too, because I want to know how that woman overcame her fear of pennies.
And the oven.
And the oven.
I know a lot of girls who have a fear of an oven.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've heard that before, but the pennies, that's bizarre. And then Howard found out that she was Miss Howard TV, was more than willing to please her man in any way. You named it, she was ready to do it.
She's old-fashioned. She's a good old-fashioned girl. My wife hates when I say that.
Why is that?
She's like, you just want some, that's all you want? I'm like, well, not all the time. But listen, she likes to make her man happy.
She definitely likes to please. All right, back to the phones. We'll go with Wheels. Wheels, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Gary, on question. When you guys up, you'll get contracts, vacation time, all that, right?
Mm-hmm. What's the question?
You and Howard have the same vacation time, correct?
Yeah, more or less.
When Benji signed on, did he get 10 weeks too?
No.
And how's he allowed to take 10 weeks off?
Well, I think that I don't know exactly how it all came to be, but I think that when the studio was dark, Benji felt that I don't have to be here, and nobody told him differently.
And the same with him taking off Fridays. Like you couldn't say, hey, Benji, you should be here Fridays. You don't really have off. You should be writing or doing something, correct?
We could say that.
Built the monster, like a little bit. Maybe imagine a guy works 4 days a week, 6 hours a day, and that's it. He had nerve coming back in there asking to be on the wrap-up show, too, instead of apologizing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's got it pretty easy, but it's also worth it. It's not like you have to suffer to do your job. Benji does when Benji does his job when he's here to do it, he does it well.
Right.
And it's different than it's not like he's a guy doing hard labor. It's not like he's a guy that's got to meet quotas at work. He's here to do what he has to do when the show is on. Now,
hard labor.
Well, no,
like
it's not
dishwashing job.
Or anything where you have to be out lifting stuff or digging stuff or anything that's manual.
Or washing dishes for thousands of people. Howard cracked me up today.
Right.
His big manual labor job. I was just curious though because figure 10 weeks off. That's a pretty big deal, and he's still late for work.
Well, that's the conundrum.
Well, you can't slap his wrist. You got to go to Howard every time and say, look, be here on Friday. What the frig?
Well, I would have that listen, lest anybody thinks differently, Howard sort of oversees most of the office. Now, I will go to him and I'll say, hey, I think we should be doing this. I think we should be doing that. And he'll agree. But I try not to do things without running them by him first. And he wants that. It's funny because he says he doesn't want it, but then if you do something he doesn't want, then he wants it.
How about if he gave Benji a show from 5 a.m. to 5:45 in the morning? Guaranteed he'd be there on time every day.
Oh, that's a great idea. They used to do that on Z100 used to do that. The producer used to do the first hour of the show. What a great
45
idea.
minutes. Tell him you got a show, Benji, Monday. No, starting Friday, 5 a.m. to whatever. I'll be there. Guaranteed he's there every day on time.
But in a way, isn't that rewarding him?
No, not at all. Everybody loves Benji. Get his ass in there. See what he can do.
It's an interesting theory.
You got offered the role. What?
Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Why the fuck is he in here?
Who, Benji?
Yeah, I thought he was banned. What happened? Benji, no offense. I mean, I'm a fan.
Let me ask you something. You're a working actor, and you like your business, and you like your job. Are you on time for work when you're called in?
Howard, I have this issue with, well, Here's a mistake I'm about to make.
Yeah.
With today's generation, there's an entitlement, right? Everybody's got entitlement issues. I was about to say younger generation. I'm making the mistake. Benji has even fooled me with the way that he acts.
Right, he's not younger.
He's not a young guy. He's older than me.
you.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 40.
He's 42.
No, I know.
Okay.
And
you have a real look of disgust on your face about Benji.
Well, I do, because I heard him last week, and it was so. And I got to say, again, I'm a fan of, and I don't wish anybody to lose their job or any ill will.
Right.
You should have fired him.
I should have.
Absolutely should have fired him immediately.
Is it because, as someone who, you have struggled at times in your career.
A lot.
You had 5 different sitcoms that didn't make it.
Yeah.
And
I've been fired, and I was on time every day. And,
right.
I'm just remembering.
Yeah. Yes. And you were fired and stuff, and then suddenly, when you get a break.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, I'm going to be on time is not even an issue.
No, there's no question about it. I remember, my dad years ago was working with these Asian guys.
Right.
And they showed up 5 minutes late for this meeting, and the guy says, do you not want our business?
Right.
Okay, by the way, if you don't, that's fine.
Right. Don't waste everyone's time.
But don't waste everybody's time. So, I mean, show up.
So what is it about the next generation coming up that is very entitled? How does that happen?
I think that what happens is we've all gotten lazier, right? We're obsessed with consumerism and so we're very comfortable. You see these commercials for it's part of the reason that we're in this economic down. By the way, how boring is this? I'm talking about this.
No, I want to hear this.
But the reality is, you see those commercials at Christmas time for Best Buy, and I'm going over my shopping list. Billy needs a big screen TV, and did I manage to get that new car for Dad? What the fuck are we talking about?
Right.
We got to buy a big screen TV for the kids? So everybody goes out into the world, and they have zero sense about what it takes to make it. So Benji, who's, again, not a kid,
right,
should know better. I guess that's what fills me with disgust.
Something you want to say, Benji, to a guy who's a success?
And I love Ben. I'm a fan.
How do you respond to that? Do you think there's something really wrong with you?
I like the Arrested Development a lot.
I'm not going to ruin this by letting you get into the
I know. I just hope that he can hear, because he wasn't hearing it the other day. Because all he did is he kept explaining his position.
You got offered the role.
Well, sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Why the fuck is he in here?
Who, Benji?
Yeah, I thought he was banned. What happened? Benji, no offense. I mean, I'm a fan.
Let me ask you something. You're a working actor, and you like your business, and you like your job. Are you on time for work when you're called in?
Howard, I have this issue with, here's a mistake I'm about to make.
Yeah.
With today's generation, there's an entitlement, right? Everybody's got entitlement issues. I was about to say younger generation. I'm making the mistake. Benji has even fooled me with the way that he acts.
Right, he's not younger.
He's not a young guy. He's older than me.
You.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 40.
He's 42.
No, I know.
Okay.
And
you have a real look of disgust on your face about Benji.
Well, I do, because I heard him last week, and it was so. And I got to say, again, I'm a fan of, and I don't wish anybody to lose their job or any ill will.
Right.
You should have fired him.
I should have.
Absolutely should have fired him immediately.
Is it because, as someone who, you have struggled at times in your career.
A lot.
You had 5 different sitcoms that didn't make it.
Yeah.
And
I've been fired, and I was on time every day. And,
right.
I'm just remembering.
Ahead, yeah. Yes. And you were fired and stuff, and then suddenly, when you get a break.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, I'm going to be on time is not even an issue.
No, there's no question about it. I remember, my dad years ago was working with these Asian guys.
Right.
And they showed up 5 minutes late for this meeting, and the guy says, do you not want our business?
Right.
Okay, by the way, if you don't, that's fine.
Right. Don't waste everyone's time.
But don't waste everybody's time. So, I mean, show up.
So what is it about the next generation coming up that is very entitled? How does that happen?
I think that what happens is we've all gotten lazier, right? We're obsessed with consumerism and so we're very comfortable. You see these commercials for it's part of the reason that we're in this economic down. By the way, how boring is this? I'm talking about this.
No, I want to hear this.
But the reality is, you see those commercials at Christmas time for Best Buy, and I'm going over my shopping list. Billy needs a big screen TV, and did I manage to get that new car for Dad? What the fuck are we talking about?
Right.
We got to buy a big screen TV for the kids? So everybody goes out into the world, and they have zero sense about what it takes to make it. So Benji, who's, again, not a kid,
right,
should know better. I guess that's what That's what fills me with disgust.
Something you want to say, Benji, to a guy who's a success?
And I love Ben. I'm a fan.
How do you respond to that? Do you think there's something really wrong with you?
I like the Arrested Development a lot.
I'm not going to ruin this by letting you get into the vortex.
I just hope that he can hear, because he wasn't hearing it the other day. Because all he did, he kept explaining his position.